It's got the wrong thing on it already. Oh my god. So I've reconfigured all of this, and it's just gone all completely the opposite way, which does not surprise me one bit. Oh god, gonna get some comments about this. Come on, mate. There you go. Gordon Bennett. There is always something. Streaming software is a piece of crap, to say the least. Right. Let's make sure I've got what we want. There are too many masks and too many boxes in this room. Way too many. Way too many. And we've got some of these here. God, I haven't got room. Literally have not got room. And it's only going to get worse in future. Right. Everyone alright, yeah? I'm too hot. Me streaming software is playing up. Internet's apparently slow. I don't know what else is going to happen next. Let's have a look. We'll soon see, won't we? Yeah? So let me just make sure I've got what I want on the browser. Funworld's website. Right, I need to be heading out in a bit. I can't be doing this too long. Okay. So we can actually look at Funworld's site and this, that, and the other. I'm able to catch half hour the stream before work. How you doing, Jamil? Screen Ghosts? Mike Alligators? Doing much better now. No, not really. It seems no matter what happens in life, there's only a little bit of good at the minute, and the rest of it's just bad. But yeah, what can I say? But yeah, triple cripple, a weird name. Mr. Kyle, Mike Alligator, Screen Ghost, Jamil. Yeah, I wasn't really 100% as to whether to do a stream tonight or not, but at the end of the day, people can watch it back anyway. So it's not going to be the worst thing. But yeah. Hello, Carrie-Anne. Just about to show some of your masks that you sent, Carrie-Anne. We've got some Asda Glows for comparison. So these are... Is it this one? Yeah, this is one. So yeah, so like 2011 Asda Glow here. And then all the Asda Glows here. That I own, I think they are at the minute. But yeah, hey, Carrie-Anne. Mr. Mike, you alright? Let me just configure this a second. Hang on a minute. Let me just configure this, because we got the wrong date on here. So just give me a second while because this is going to bug me. Oh, I hate this damn computer sometimes. Here we go. That one. Here we go. Got to get the right date on everything. There we go. Back to this for a minute. Here we go. How's life, Captain Casual? Has an adult glowing blood ever popped up because I own what I believe to be the only one to pop up in existence? Got any info on that? Yes, adult glowing bloods have been around years and years and years and years and years and years ago. And as far as we know, they came in a couple of different versions. So yes, they are not unknown, but rare. So you would get a glow reddy orange blood, or a glow greeny yellow blood. And yes, they were about probably approximate 2003, 2006, somewhere around there. But yes, adult glowing bloods were commonplace at one time. We're just not 100% on what time. So somewhere approximately very late 90s, early 2000s, at a rough estimate / guess. Can't even get the words out. So yes, glowing bloods are out there. I know fans that have got them, but they're just the hen's teeth. of rarity with regards to finding them these days. So yes, they are known, they are among fans in their collections, and yes, unfortunately you're not the only one. People do have them. Yeah, but you're one of a very few that have got a glowing blood bleeding mask. So although probably your blood's dried up or whatever by now, it's still a rare item, so enjoy, because I haven't got one. But yes, hello Monstro. But yeah, basically, yes. Mine says TM instead of R. So yeah, trademark times rather than registered trademark times. At the end of the day, it was a registered trademark in 99-2000. I think it was 99 RJ got it trademarked. But for some reason after that, the packaging wasn't always 100% updated. So it can vary, whether it's a black and red tag, whether it's a bleeding mask, whether it's whatever. It can vary with the TMs and the Rs on the packaging, definitely. So yes, that's normal though, that's normal. But sometimes defining the age of a mask, particularly with EU stamps and black and red tags, can go off the TMs and the Rs. And obviously later in time the Rs were more and more common and the TMs were phased out. But I think maybe some of it was just backstock and others are just, you know, depending on what type of mask was hanging on the header or what mask was in whatever packaging, it just varied. But yeah, they wasn't exactly on top of it with updating headers and packaging every single year in, year out with regards to TM and R. But yes, I've only ever seen child sizes of the green and red blood. Oh no, they're both out there. You've got child and you've got adult. They're out there, alright. I believe they're on my site somewhere on the mass page. I think they're on the mass page. It's a very small image, but they're there. But yeah, both sizes. And yeah, Ghost Face always keeps us guessing. Yeah, there you go, they're on my site. Yeah, red glow blood and green glow blood. Yeah, mostly based off the standard bleeding mould, and yes, of course, child sizes anyway. Yeah, it did variate throughout the years, and then later, of course, we got bleeding zombie, and we got all sorts of different types over time. But yeah, hello Holland Cloak Media. But yeah, I was going to go over a few things today. So let's go to browser. Let's go to window capture to make sure I'm showing you what I want to show you. There we go. There you go. So on here, this is where you can see what we've just been talking about. So there you go. Green glow blood and red glow blood. And it's amazing how the green glow blood seems to have a squinty TD reshoot look about it. I never know whether this was a kid's or an adult's, because this was a fan that sent me this years ago. It says, look what I've got, and there it is. And then there was, yeah, the glow blood in red, which I believe came off some packaging or a stock image I found years and years ago. You got a demonstration video on my channel, not very well shot. That's okay, a video's a video at least. At least it's something. What we're going to look at here though is, let's zoom in a bit. We're just going to go through a couple of things on the Fun World costumes and accessories, and basically their site, what you can download. If you want to download this, go to the Fun World site, click download catalogue, there you go. Off you do. Let's have a look. Just found out the secret garden we went to in Vegas with the tigers has been shut down. Oh, what? So that picture frame I sent could be rare here soon. Ooh. I remember that. That was an okay time as well, Carrion. That was alright. I like that. That was where me GoPro packed up. This GoPro that's watching us now. That's where the GoPro packed up filming them dolphins doing tricks. And as we was filming the dolphins, it come up camera too hot and just died. I was like, come on. So that goes to show how hot it is in Vegas. Anyway, yeah, it's a shame though, that. It's a shame. It's a shame that Siegfried and Roy aren't here anymore either. Honestly thought they'd be around a bit longer, health-wise or, you know, overall. Anyway. So here we go. So this year is the 60th, no, next year should I say. 2023 marks the 60th anniversary of Fun World, as you say here, since 1963. So next year it's 60 years of Fun World, my God. 60 years. And we're going to go down this PDF. Now this is the accessories catalogue. Just checking what I pressed, yep. So as some of us know, and some of us already own, whether it's an original type or whether it's a Fun World produced type, this is Clive's Silent Screamer, or as it became named with Fun World. I can't remember what he called it originally, but yes, Clive made these, did a deal with Funworld. There you go. You get a case pack of 24 if you got the retail side of things on your side. Okay. So going down, we're just going to have a brief look at the masks on this. So going down, again, this is for next year with regards to the Banshee on the left-hand side here. So you've got your Banshee Ghost mask and case pack of 24 if you're on the retail side of things. You order these in cases of 24s if you're a shop or a website, etc. But Banshee is another new addition by Mr. Clive. Then we've got the Hairy Screamer, which was not a concept of Clive with a hair on it, but it was just a mask. But yeah, Hairy Screamer, I'm sure some people have got these among the fans because I've seen you posting them. So continuing down, we have things that we've seen before, but obviously coming back again next year. And we have Viper, Devilface, and Scorched. New edition coming soon is the Arctic Ghost Face mask, aka Icebound Phantom in the game as well, but we'll go to that in a second. But yeah, Mr. Viper, DVD Devil, which is the difference in the hood compared to the original. So the original Devils were basically 2017 till 2020. 2021 saw the different hood, 2022 saw it again, and that's how it's going to continue with the DVD version, so to call it. But there you go. Check this. I do Sonic. Let me check this chat before I carry on. The Glow Blood, actually a very little eyeliner there, painted outside and inside, makes them appear bigger and different. Yeah, if you like. Yeah, if you want to send some images, yeah, by all means, go to the contact link on my site. Click whatever option you have to click. Click other if you want on the tick box. Just send me some pictures over if you want, Mr. Triple there. Yeah, I'll happily have a look. But yeah, there isn't a lot of eyeliner, is there, compared to some of the bleeding masks, which have a lot of eyeliner, if I remember correct. So let's have a look. Where was me? There we go. Yeah, they got different. Yeah, they do have the thick eyeliner on the original ones. Yeah, it's been that long since I've looked at a bleeding in real life. And there's some up in the loft as well. Arctic Ghost Face. But yes, Arctic Ghost Face is the newest edition from DVD with regards to produced products or mass-produced products that are coming. So 2023 we'll see what's called in the game the Icebound Phantom. So the Icebound Phantom, I mean this is just listing a singular mask, so I'm guessing you can get the mask on its own, which will be a plastic hard PU mask. So don't get thinking, oh, it's another EU stamp, or it's a printed this, or it's a textured that, whatever. This is going to be a hard, solid plastic mask, like the ones we've already seen, like the Devils, and even the standard white ones. So hard PU plastic mask, and it's just going to be painted accordingly for the Icebound Phantom in the game. It's called Arctic Ghost Face singularly as a mask on its own. But the costume, I believe, is becoming available too, and the costume will be something basically you wear that's printed. I don't know how detailed the costume is with the ice shards being in and out of the front of the character, but I'm sure we'll see when we look at the appropriate PDF shortly. We will see. Scary Movies, again, was basically re-released last year, mainly in USA and Canada. But Scary Movies have always been about in the UK for years and years, but they re-released them more so across the pond last year. There you go, Smiley, What's Up and Stoned. There, as always, on the same EU stamps. Apparently they had the smell last year, which I haven't got any from last year, or this year, 2022. We're not out of December yet, are we? But yeah, they come in a caseload of 48 there. Now, this chap here, this has caused some eyebrows raised in a nice way. Cryptic Creature, or the Cryptic Ghost Face, or the Gauze Mask. Yes, adult. So A517GF. The original item number of the original Cryptic was 8517. The GF's just been added, obviously for Ghost Face. Now, I have had a chat with RJ about these. These will be EU stamps. They're just going to have a standard shroud with gauze on top. So many people are now saying, well, if it's a standard shroud, why can't we just get rid of the gauze and have the standard EUs back? Fair question. So I have put that point across to RJ. I've also said, RJ, just so you know, many of the Cryptic gauze in the past had the yellow glow star, yet they did not glow. And he's like, okay. He says, maybe consider getting them to glow this time. live up to the header tag of the past, or live up to a header tag of the future. Who knows? What's it going to be tagged with? I don't know. But yeah, I said, is it easy to put the glow element onto the mask? And he goes, yes. I says, right, maybe consider for the future cryptic gauze, so at least a cryptic gauze out there does do what it's meant to do, glow. So we will see. Let's have a look. Hello, Mr. Vince. Looking forward to the cryptic. Never found one in the wild. Yeah, good luck as well. A live stream when I'm working. Yeah, no sound alerts on this one, Darky. Height for the DVD Frost Ghost Face. Yeah, it should be good. The Icebound Phantom is what it's called in the game, the main full cosmetic. But yeah, and then when you go up here, what's it called again? Dead by Daylight Arctic Ghost Face Mask. Yeah. So that was in conjunction with Behaviour Interactive. Obviously you do Dead by Daylight. And that was also in progress and worked on with RJ as well. So RJ always has approval on what's made and what isn't made. So if DBD don't live up to expectations, then they're told to change stuff. If they change stuff and he likes it, then bang, there you go, mass production. Off it goes. And yeah, I can guarantee you that as well. As long as he's happy, it's going to be produced. If there's a problem, he'll tell him there's a problem. And he'll tell him what it is, why it is, and to adjust it. Like there's been many times, I believe, where DBD have done stuff and he's gone, don't know. Let's think about that again. Let's revisit it at a different time. But yeah. What's this? So many people are ungrateful for the mask. You really can't please people. It depends who it is, doesn't it? Some people, you just, you know, is it even worth telling them about a new mask type sometimes? And others are excited for every single one. It depends. So here we go, the right hand side, long time running now. This was originally patented by Alan Geller, the bleeding function. So this is a patent, I believe, held by Funworld and Alan Geller. Bleeding mask has been out there since 90s, and here we are, still going strong today, and people still using them today as well. Always been the main standard mould, and yes, there's variations of kid size and zombie types and glow bloods, etc., as was discussed on the stream earlier. Now this gets interesting here. So this is something that, yes, is basically not what it seems on this for a specific reason. So on here we have listed 91520 Ghostface Gold Chrome Mask. I've already got one of them. It's in the back. It's a custom one by Clive. It's behind the Patriotic in the distance here, along with many other chrome types. But yeah, so this is actually listed as a gold chrome mask on the PDF. Now this screenshot is not a gold chrome mask, this is just reference only. People that know Scream 5, of course, from this year, you know what this is. This is basically just a screenshot of the silver chrome with the fire or flamethrower or whatever it was he's doing used as a reference. So it gives the mask an appearance of gold on this particular image. So that image, I will definitely say now, that is not what you're going to be getting as a product. That is reference only. This is just a silver chrome with a fiery reflection, basically, because obviously what goes on in the scene. So do not take that as gospel, do not take that as what you're going to get exactly, because it will be different. But that's just reference, a little bit of a gold tint to it because of the scene, but a gold chrome is coming. Mask on the right hand side. Basically this is the old image of a TD reshoot, and they were long gone, finished in 2013. Why? Who knows. Shame, because people like the reshoots, but they was always harder to find. Mainly found at Walgreens, but they were found in other store chains as well, all over the place. And one of the hen's teeth of reshoots was metallic versions and deluxe versions. The Mask and Knife set in 2011, deluxe reshoots were hen's teeth, and basically glow deluxes were the other variant. Came in the little plastic blister with a card backing. But there you go. Right. Let's have a look. I want it to be a 60th anniversary gold mask. I think it may be in conjunction with that, Darky. Yeah, I've got to confirm some things with RJ, but yeah, mainly it could be in conjunction with it. But the thing is with gold was the 50th anniversary colour. And that's the reason these golds exist in the background, because they were trying stuff at the time in 2013. So I don't know. But I don't know. What's the 60th anniversary colour? Alexa, what is the 60th anniversary colour? See what she says.
From reference.com. The colour of the 60th anniversary is diamond white.
There you go. So according to Alexa, a 60th anniversary colour, according to Alexa, is diamond white. So do we get a diamond white mask? EU stamp? Don't give me ideas. Okay, continuing on. Let me catch up with the chat. Hello Rick W, Angelo Stock. What did RJ say on why they don't bring the EU back? Is it costing situation or something else? Yes. So Angelo Stock. It is believed, remember that word, believed, that the original reason for ultra-whites coming along in 2011 onwards was because of costing with mass retailers. Again, this is believed, okay? Remember that and quote me on that. Believed. I got to make that crystal clear. So it is basically said that EU stamps were a little bit more costly than an ultra-white. The mass retailers were moaning about the cost of the EU stamps and wanted something genuine, real and fun world, but for cheap. Or cheaper. So ultra-white was born. They got what they asked for. Sadly, after that, EU stamps became slowly phased out. EU stamps continued up until 2017, but after 2012 they were very hard to find. You'd find them, but you had to get lucky. And the 2017s were one of the hardest to find, particularly the Glow EU. So yes, not easy. Not easy at all. But yes, the main believed reason is because of costing issues with mass retailers moaning. So unfortunately with mass retailers, they got rid of the oil slick, they got rid of all these others that we wanted. Yeah, the lanterns, the little sack things that I've shown on stream before, pull string sacks. Yeah, mass retailers like to moan. When they moan, they don't buy. When they don't buy, nothing gets produced. Unless it's to their agreeable price. So like with Zombie Mask here, look, Zombo's been here for quite a while now. But this disappeared in 2019. No one's ever found a 2019. But why did it disappear, Was it mass retailers again or was it something else? But yes, the original EU stamp phasing out is more likely, possibly, due to costing and retailers moaning. But yes, diamond white, imagine that. With the comment I've just seen, yeah, from Carrie-Ann. Funworld is selling oil slick and white oil slick schools, but not masks. Yeah, I know, it takes a make, doesn't it? Imagine a Gen 1 mould for the 60th. Ooh, that's a good idea, yeah. But yeah, diamond white sounds pretty cool. But that's just what Alexa says. I don't know if that's in reference to marriage or whether it's just 60th anniversary in general. I'm guessing it's 60th anniversary general. Diamond white with a faint ice blue tinge to it when you look at it from a certain angle, yeah. Gen 2 cotton is still up for trade for that lantern. Oh, is it? Is it? I'm sorry, mate, but lanterns rarer than the Gen 2. I'm sorry. Yes, like an iridescent thing. I'm so happy they brought back Vanilla Smell with the 2022s on. But yeah, I'm just glad the smell's back with whatever it's touched now. Like Scary Movie's got the smell. Scorch have got the smell. Vipers have got the smell. Devils haven't, have they? Because it's a solid mass. But yeah, there's a lot of mass now got the smell. 25th anniversary obviously got the birthday cake smell, as I call it. But yeah, continuing on, we have Zombie Ghost Face. He's been here for quite a while now. So he's never been really seen on a 2019 manufacture for whatever reason. I remember RJ saying in 2018 they were discontinued. But we got 18s, and then 19s there were none, and then 2021 and 22s there was zombies again. So a bit of a weird one with Zombie there. Fluorescent Ghostface mask. Yes, the original item number from back in vintage times, 9207, was always the fluorescent reference of the number codes. But there you go. Fluorescence, unfortunately now on, ultra white moulds, but at least they're fluorescent and still listed, although they still are hard to find, particularly if you ask Crypt Keepers. I don't know why. He just tells us what he gets told, and then we still wait, and we still wait, and we still wait. But there you go. So EL Ghost Face mask. I'm surprised this one's still even here. I'm really surprised this one's still going. So EL Ghost Face mask, one behind the screens here, a few in a box I've got loads up in the loft because they just don't seem to go anywhere. People aren't always so bothered about the ELs, unfortunately. It's real, it's genuine, it's fun world, but I don't know, just doesn't seem to move too fast. But one day these will be rarer. And also this is the same mould for the fade in and out mouth mask seen last year and this year. So the green and red fade in and out mouth masks, these are the same mould as the ELs, and they do look better without the LEDs on them, I must say, or the light bars or whatever. So 93491 still there under listings. Well, are these going to come back this year, or should we say 2023? Good question, because I ain't got a clue at the minute. So listed, still there for people to see. So let's get fingers crossed that these are going to return. As we know, 25th anniversaries. First ones were mainly fine, although some have been found with a couple of spots here and there. And second ones, you know the story, not too good. So they were looking into this, they were trying to find out what was going on with the EU stamps and the problems and the factories. Yet to have an update on that, or a proper update at least, because I do need to catch up with RJ on a lot of things at the minute. Cryptic gauze, glow types, EU stamps, gold chromes, you know, basically what we're seeing here we're going to be talking a lot about recently in the upcoming future. I have said this and that to him, but yeah, there's more to come. So let's have a look. Why did you remind me of the fluorescents? I know. I hate the new zombies. They look so unappealing to me, at least. Yeah, they can vary compared to what they was in 2010. I know. They're like a different colour overall now as well. Let's have a look. Catching up with the chat. I throw in my tag 2022 old devil that no one has. It's still rare though, Darky. It's still rare. There's only that one lantern that I know of. There's probably more out there, but yeah. Plus it hasn't got the wire handle that it should have as well, which is weird. Hello, Mr. Bartron. All we need is regular strategy used to make a comeback. Would be golden. As I say, keep your fingers crossed. Who knows? But if mass retailers are moaning, mass retailers are moaning. So we don't have a say against the mass retailers. They just bitch about it and then get what they want for the most part. But they also get us special versions cancelled that we look forward to, don't they? Oil slick being one of them. Yeah. Let's have a look. What's Monstro say? I don't have a 2022 zombie. Is the vanilla smell the actual classic one or the same as 25th? I believe they're more similar to the 25th. There are similarities to the original, but it's not the same as the original. Not at all. Similar, just similar. I like them, says Triple Cripple, with the fluorescents. They're okay, but yeah, fluorescent on an EU would be a lot more preferable, especially in pink as well, because we never got pink EUs in the past. Or not that anyone ever knows of anyway, but I really don't think there was any. Although at one time we didn't think there were pink Gen 2s, did we? Look at Douglas, look at other fans, they're out there. They're out there. Recently got 2011 Zombies, still smells like classic. Yeah, 2011s will. Some earlier zombies do have the smell. Whether it's the hard or the soft mould, they do have the smell. I wish it would have come out with a mould or was advertised. Yeah. Yeah, the fluorescents are actually stock picture as we go up here. Fluorescent stock picture was actually raised EU stamp mould. And remember, there's two raised EU stamp moulds. One with like bigger eyes and smaller nose, and another one with squintier eyes and different nose again, and even differences in the mouth. But yeah, the original fluorescents here on this picture are actually raised stamp EU mould, not the ultras that they're actually produced on. I buy an EL off you, mate, if I don't have one. Yeah, I've got a couple of them knocking about, definitely. Some even in a box down here. There's too many boxes here at the minute now. Second runs, I've seen Gentle Arch. Oh yeah, there are some second run 25ths with no spots, but they are hard to find. Angelo stock. You just should use it for 90% of Ghost Face verification. Well, I appreciate that, yeah. It needs a lot of changes at the minute, but for the most part, yes, it's up to date with some things, but yeah, needs some corrections on information found in recent time, definitely. But you can always ask anyway. Really like the new zombie colour. It's much darker, almost green. Yeah, some dark zombies like a blue as well. Even like a blue similar to the PDF here, where the item numbers and the mask names are. Some are like a hint of that blue. It's weird. Grateful for having a 2012 zombie. Do you have any 2013 TD? No, I did have a spare, but it's gone. It went recently down. I think it actually went to Clive, as in Burtbench. In fact, no, it came back from Clive. That was just for reference. Because he was checking something. But no, I did let my last 2013 TD go, unfortunately. I found some on UK eBay a few years ago, got surprised, took them, but they've gone to fans over time. Yeah, I know what you mean with the space there, Jamil. This room's just getting worse. But yeah. Hello, Mr. Dillon. Cutting room floor. I did another comparison with the zombie mask. Definitely different than that Scream 6 mask. Yeah, I do in October, boy. Yeah, the question has come recently, I think from Darky in the chat there. We was on about this the other day. What you see in the Scream 6 image, we don't know if it's a zombie or just a customised mask. It's just a question mark over at the minute. I honestly do not know what the hell it is. I don't know. I'm sure time may tell, but at the minute I don't know what the hell that thing is. Not 100% anyway. You'd love to just have somebody on the set somewhere, wouldn't you? Just, even if it was on the quiet, somebody on the set says, oh, here's a picture of it, what do you think? Whether it's custom, whether it was a zombie, you know, just so you knew, and then at the right time you could reveal it. But there you go. Right, so continuing on down of these mass listings, the Patriotic has changed since the original release. The stock image here shows the dark blue. This year's was a lighter blue, which we've got for comparison here, actually. Let's have a look. Here we go. So yeah, last year was a dark blue. This year was this. We'll have to show this on a bigger camera in a minute. But yes, this blue here is a 2022 Patriotic from Carrie-Anne. We're going to get into these masks in a minute with the Carrie-Anne sent. I'm just had a message pop up. It's okay. Oh, that's alright. That's actually saved me. Some time there. Okay. Alright. That's okay. But yeah, we'll go into some Patriotics in a minute. Ghost Face Chrome Mask on the right hand side here. Seen this year in two different sizes. So last year it came as a Chrome Edition costume. Seen in Spirit Halloweens. In the good old US of A, of course. Not over here, as always. Never over here. I don't know. But yes, 2022, we saw two Chrome masks, didn't we? So we had adult size and kid size, again, which are in this box that Carrie-Anne sent. So again, we'll go through these in a minute. Mr. Pride and Mr. Ukraine, or the Stop the War mask. So yes, these are not in higher numbers when it comes to production. So I'm not sure with regards to the Pride, with regards to specific numbers made, but you need to be getting them if you haven't got them. And even if you're not keen on the type, these will be rarer in the future. So if you're not keen on plastics, not keen on Pride, doesn't matter. Just get one or two of them, keep them, because they're going to go up in value. More so with the Ukraine or the Stop the War mask. Keep these damn things, right? You don't like them, fine. Get, again, one or two of them, keep them. In the future, these were only made in the hundreds. This is what I've been told. I need to turn WhatsApp off on my bloody computer. There we go. But yes, Ghostface Stop the War mask, or the Ukraine mask, or Ukrainian mask, whatever you want to think of it as, only made in the hundreds. Not many of these about. And yeah, people have got them out there, and people have got them on like pegs in shops. I think Crypt Keepers had some. But these are not many. So love or hate, like Marmite, but love or hate, get yourself one or two just for future reference and the value going up, because you're not going to be seeing them. So these listing again, I'm guessing are basically stock that they've got knocking about that may not have even been sold. I've got no idea. But you want to be getting a couple at least. So I think for the accessories, that's okay. We've done that. So now we go on to the costumes. On to the costumes. Let me catch up with the chat. pretty sure it's a modified EU, has no cracks in the mask like a zombie. Yeah, it's funny you say that because I suspected exactly the same. When I saw the image, I was like, there's nothing going into the mask. There's no detail in the mask. It's just on top of the mask. So yeah, I reckon it's a modified EU as well. Modified Gen 3 zombie polyshroud. Yeah, him and his bloody nicknames again. It's a possible and modified EU. And I won't be surprised. They do modify them, don't they? How do the TDs vary from the years I've seen? Some TD that look like they were made from the same material as the ultrawhites. Yeah, Angelo Stock. TDs, for the most part, could be a very thick but very flexible mask, and some could be a very thick but very sturdy mask. It depends on the mix. Some of them glowed, some of them didn't glow. They were first seen, we believe, as a mask and cape set on the purple ASIS headers. So, yes, they do vary over time, but when it came to, let me think, maybe 2010, 2011, 2012 and 13, maybe them 4 years, there was all more of an ultra white look. Not as much of a shine, but the same sort of white vinyl rubber. Although not fully confirmed as to what exactly that stuff is. But yeah, very tight, the TD reshoot. Very tight. So metallics, mask and cape, glows, non-glows, black and red tags, new ghost face tags, as in the tags we see today with the newer font. Yeah, they did vary in packaging, types, deluxe styles. Metallics were always nice on the TD. I had a red one years ago, let it go because I didn't have the rest of the set. But yeah, TD reshoot metallics, always good. But yes, in later years, before it was discontinued in 13, yes, they were more of an ultra-white-ish material, although they didn't have a massive shine like the ultra-whites. Yeah, it's just another variant or just another way the factory did them. I don't know why. I don't understand one thing about zombie masks. If you look at the mask, it's crooked. It's like going towards the right. Yeah, it's skew-if, in it, as we say. Yeah, depending how you look at it. Yeah, or how you wear it. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just the mold. I mean, we've got zombies up here, and it does seem to, go one way rather than the other, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm guessing it's just standard mold from 2010. And of course there was a couple of molds from 2010. You had the hard mold with the lines at the back of the chin, which is a smooth chin, and then you had the soft mold where you could only just make out the copyright, but you also had a bit up here if you lifted up the shroud and you'd see made in Guangdong, China. But yeah, I own two pre-2010 ones. They're very different glow and non-glow. Yeah, favourite ultra-white look is the bigger eyes one. Oh, them ones with the dodgy eye. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I've only got one of them, and that's somewhere up in the loft. But yeah, I know what you mean. There's the ultras that are just a bit... What's up with the eyes? Yeah, I'll never know what that was. So here we go then. This is costumes catalogue for next year, 2023. So you're going to see a lot of these image coming soon, because that's exactly what's happening. They've still got to get the pictures. So you got a Banshee Ghost adult and a Banshee Ghost child, which is one of Clive's other authorised masks. We saw the Banshee earlier. You've got adult and child pumpkins, of which we've got some pumpkins here, finally got some. You have Silent Screamer, adult and child, again Clive's design. And yeah, I think he called it a ghoul in the past. I'd have to be double checking on that. But yeah, child and adult ghouls, a bit different on the arm streamers there. And I believe Clive's got whatever type he can get his hand on at the minute. Just so, he can have it for a bit of reference and something to be proud of, that. So here we go, DBD Devil Face. In the game, it's actually called Rain in Blood, the whole outfit. But yeah, Devil Face, Dead by Daylight. Kids and adult, there you go, yet again. So the DBD stuff is continuing for the foreseeable future. So, Devil Face DBD adult. And we're just seeing an adult. What was that one then? 105814. We got the same one listed twice here. Oh no, 105814. Shirt, tunic, gloves and mask. Shirt, tunic, gloves and mask. Oh, this is a medium. That was a large and a medium on the listing. Okay, that's the difference. Size differences. So we've got the kids Viper and we've got the adult Viper, and then we've got the Scorch Ghost Face. Talking of Scorch Ghost Face, many people said Where's the knife? Where is the knife? The gut tooth knife it's called in the game, but where's the Scorched Ghost Face knife? Advertised in the catalogues, on the PDFs, on the website, yet we never saw it. So recently I said, RJ, the Scorched knife, what about it? I said, we've never seen it. What happened to it? And he suspects, not confirmed as of now, but suspects that the retailers didn't want it. So again, the retailers suspects, not confirmed, but the retailers, if it is true, messed it up again. No demand for it. So the costume, okay, the mask, okay, the knife, no. They didn't want it. One of the better looking knives with the what they call the blighted effect from the game, and they didn't want it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's have a look at the chat again. Let's have a look. Video, I can't catch up with all this chat tonight. But yes, we know about the bling mask. Yeah, I know. I remember seeing it the other night. I don't know what the bling mask is going to be. We'll get to that in a second, I think. Or crooked mouth, not sure what to call it. Yes, too pretty turn. I'm trying to think where I last left off. Yeah, the bigger eyes, ultra, very confused. Very often confused with an EU. Yeah, sometimes. Depends what fans you're talking to. I wish Funworld could at least make them look like that again. They're going to make changes for the pumpkin mask. I wonder why. We'll get into that shortly. Gotta get some info on the MK Squinty. What do you think of it? Maybe some background info. You're probably best looking at the mask page for that. Although I do need to update that section in some ways. MK Squinty, there's 4 variants. You got a very squinty MK, which is most common. You've got another squinty MK, which is a difference here in the distance from the mouth to the bottom of the nose, which is extremely rare to find. I've only ever known of one being with one fan. So 2 MK Squinties, one almost impossible to find, one is common, and then the other 2 MKs with the RDS and the RDS lookalike. So yeah, just another variant from late 90s because the demand of masks and factories going up in number because of the films. So yeah, but yeah, MK, RDS and lookalike are obviously quite common, but the Squinties are much loved too. They all get love, the MKs. Also MKs come in different colours as well, and also MKs come in metallics. So they come in fluorescents and they came in metallics. So yeah, they got a few variants out of that mould, I tell you. Let's have a look. Oh right, the knob chin, yes. I got myself a Ray Stamp EU, planning to shroud it, love them. Yeah, Ray Stamp EU's nice, they're okay. Bit smaller, but yeah, they're nice. Those damn retailers, yeah, retailers have a big effect, you don't realise sometimes. They really do kick us collectors where it hurts with regards to variants and the fact that we see them and hope for them and then we get let down because of those git retailers. Loose prop knives would have been so neat. Yeah, the pumpkin is such an epic mask. Well, that's Mr. Clive again, up to his old tricks. Hope everyone's doing well. Mr. Cook Too Deep. Hello, Richie. Bye bye, stool pigeon. Go out to work. Yeah, that guard from Witcher again. I'll see you soon, Darky. Thanks for saying hello. You know, I've got to feed me cats in a minute. I've got a FO. I've got to get gone. Continuing on, we've got Scorched Ghost Face. Fits up to 6 foot, £200. So this is a large Scorched Ghost Face costume. And it seems to have the knife on the picture, but the knife is not included, so don't be fooled. So knife, even in the picture, doesn't mean you're getting it. You got to look at what's included on the listings here, and it says mask with hood, sleeveless coat, 2 belts, a shirt, and 2 gloves. So no knife. So next, this is basically a DBD behaviour interactive image for reference. So the Icebound Phantom, as it's called in DBD, the full cosmetic, or the Arctic Ghost Face mask, will come with this costume. So graphic print shirt, hooded robe with 3 moulded PVC icicles, so plastic icicles, and it says a half mask, which I'm guessing could be bib style, but it will be a plastic mask. So there you go. So plastic mask is the Arctic Ghost Face mask, or the Icebound Phantom costume mask. And there we go, in adult size. So this was basically just reference. This is a behaviour interactive image. That is actually character from the game, but it's just reference at the minute. And then they've got their own image of, yes, an adult size one there, but that is a plastic mask, and as it says, 3 PVC icicles. So you are going to have actually 3D icicles with the costume to make it look like something is going through. So that's nice. Nice that they did that. Then you got the standard Ghostface costume, or the plus as this says. And for people that are not in the know, that exact costume image is RJ Torbert in the costume on that image. That's him. There he is. He's there. He's under that cloak, and that's RJ in there. Some people already know that. Some people are like, seriously? Yes, seriously. So continuing on, Ghostface adult bleeding, as in the full costume. Got the Ghostface dress. There you go. We've got that standard Ghostface. This mask and knife image, the ultralight, is so commonly used now. So commonly used. So Ghostface dress, standard adult bleeding costume. Ghostface glamour, which is similar to the what used to come with the Lorgnet mask years ago. But yeah, there you go. Hooded dress and a mask, which I'm guessing is a plastic bib style, definitely from the look of the image, because you can see her neck. And then yeah, you've got your EL Ghostface, but a child-sized costume here. Light up mask, battery pack, hooded robe and a belt. Pack of 6 if you order in as a retailer. There you go. And continuing on. I'll check the chat in a minute. Continuing on, EL Ghostface adult. So again, just an EL Ghostface mask with a standard adult costume of Ghostface. You've then got to the right, kids anniversary sparkle costume, and these are still available here and there. I'm sure Mad About Others still got some. But yeah, for whatever reason you want your kid to sparkle and have a decent costume, there you go. Bib style EU stamp, sparkle robe, gloves. They're actually quite good gloves actually, considering, but a standard knife. Should have put the chrome book with that one. Should have put the chrome book with it. But there you go again, listed yet again, 25th anniversary adult Ghostface costume. These are becoming hen's teeth again, even though there's been restocks of it. People are always going to be after this, and it's no surprise, is it? For the first time in 2021, sparkly Ghostface costumes. Continuing on, the light up fade mouth Ghostface child. So, child costume with a green fade in and out mouth mask on this particular one. Now we continue down. There's a bit of Ghostface, isn't there? Let me have a look at the chat. Yeah, Darky with the ass munch there. That's a game reference, by the way. He's not actually calling me that. That's with reference to Witcher that we've been playing on Twitch lately. I've got to do my cats. I've only seen an RDS look like a metallic in Magenta. Oh, magenta. Magenta, what am I saying? Yeah, magenta. I don't know about the other colours. Funworld should have his own website where they sell stuff. No, Funworld's not going to do that. So they can release them that retailer don't want. Yeah, but it's not so easy. This is part of the reason why Funworld do what they do. It's got to be through the mass retailers and distributors. And if you're going to go single entity with them, then I don't know what that's could end up being like. It may just cause more problems than what we really want. So yes, I can see the question as to why can't they? But yeah, it creates a lot of problems. They're busy enough with what they're doing normally. Never mind doing it singly with particular fans or collectors. It's just going to cause a lot of problems. But that's just my take on it, so don't take it as gospel. But yeah, that would, in some ways, it'd be nice for the fans. But yeah, it's not probably going to be happening, I don't think. Okay, Jamil, he's off. Yes, Merry Christmas, Mr. Jamil, if I don't see you. If I don't get to catch another live stream, have a good one. Got a blue metallic MK, and I love it. Yeah, blue metallic MKs are nice. I've never had a metallic MK in another colour. I've always had magentas. But yeah, I'll find them one day. Lookalike metallic. I swear one of them did appear as metallic recently, RDS lookalike. There was something that pops up. Yeah, there's RDS, it's really something else with a pig nose. Yeah, pig nose. Very squinty looking eyes. Yeah, there's one here somewhere. There's one here behind another mask. What did you never know? I can't remember now. Out of all the EU stamps, not the Fun World Div, or not the FWD, which of those is your favourite mould? All the EU stamps. I don't know, probably standard EU. Standard EU mask. Not T stamps, not MKEs, not H, not HNs, not Ns. Yeah, just standard EU stamp. Just like on the 25th here. Do you think there will be secret release by Spirit like how we got last year, such as metallics and the glowing ultras? I'm not sure if there's secret release. It's more so just what specific retailers ask for, but that's not really what they advertise here, like on the catalogues and the accessory PDFs. So basically, I think Spirit just go along and say, well, we'll ask them for some of these, we'll ask them for some of them. They say yes or no, and then if it's a yes, they get made. But yeah, I do know that specific retailers, more so in the past, have gone to Funworld, say, look, as a mass chain, we want 10,000 of these, 20,000 of them. Or Walmart says this, or Spirit says that, or Party City say this, and, you know, Walgreens say that, and then you go, right, and like Savers and Unique and Value Village in the past were the only exclusives of metallics. So EU stamp metallics, raised EU stamp metallics was exclusive at one point to Savers and Unique and Value Village stores. No one else got them. So they had a deal. So that's when the metallics returned in about 2009, 2010, after a little hiatus where years before they'd just gone. Because I don't know what years the metallics were before 2009. I think there was about 2004, 5 or 6, but I can't remember. But yes, there are basically retailers that go and order and say, look, can we have some of these? Like 2011, 12 and 13, Asda in the UK says, we want glow masks. And they says, right, you can have glow masks. Here they are. Yeah. Whereas no one else had glow masks in the UK, so Asda glows are rare for that particular reason as well. Let's have a look. For them to have the prices they do, they have to sell them through retailers. Unlike the Trick or Treat, they don't have a mask under $20. Yeah. I didn't know the man behind that costume was RJ. Oh yes, that particular costume image, that's RJ. Yep. Hope the UK get more items and masks next year. Cost a fortune to get stuff shipped. Yeah, tell me about it. Not even the T-stamp. No, T-stamps are okay, but they're not a favourite. Not personally. I don't mind a T-stamp or an alternate T-stamp, which was the Cryptic Ghost original. But yeah, I'm not so keen on T-stamps. The standard EU was always the best one. Yeah, that's just my opinion. I just remembered I seen listing for a bib style mask HN that looks like an N stamp somewhat. A bigger mask with a Velcro sewn in the top of the head, definitely not added. Yeah, probably a custom. Or somebody's added to it, of course. The N stamps are more got like an arrowhead nose, a bit similar to the K&Bs. Yeah. I always wondered why they were called Asda to only find out they were named Asda. Yeah, they're not Asda glows as in a mask specific. They're Asda glows because they're the only place you could get them. So it's an ultralight mould with a glow element and a standard shroud. That's all it is. And then there was also seen with deluxe hoods with exactly the same mask attached to them. But yes, they just got a nickname of Asda Glow because of this person, would you believe? And other fans calling it Asda Glow. But Asda Glow simply because only place you could get them. And this year, Spirit glows because the only place you could find glow masks on an ultralight mould. What's that? What's all going to be going on at the Funworld Vegas event? Would we try for? Yeah, I don't know. There's going to be probably a few announcements there and what's coming for next year, similar to what we're seeing on this right now. Continuing on, you got Patriotic Ghost Face. So remember, Patriotic last year was the first release. It's a plastic mask. It was a dark blue last year. It's a lighter blue this year. Why they changed it, who knows? I did make a point of it to RJ. He says, look, fans aren't too happy with the lighter variant. Can we go back to the standard? And he says, okay, that's noted. Whether anything happens and it changes back to dark blue for 2023, who knows? But kids and adult size there. There we go, only got a couple more pages to go. So, hockey jersey and mask for the child and hockey jersey and mask for the adult. So, different image on the jersey for these compared to the ladies. Advertised with ultra whites. No comment. Let's carry on. What's the last of what we've got here then? So we've got Ghostface bleeding costume child. A Ghostface child is in the standard stalker costume. Another Ghostface child. And another Ghostface child. Why have we got two differences there? Ah, again, difference in the size. So a little difference in the size, but definitely a difference in the mask itself as well. More Ghostface childs with an S and an XL, so again size-wise. Ghostface teen with actually a bib style EU on the image, and then a standard Scream Stalker or Ghostface costume on a large size there, which fits up to people 6 foot with £200. And I think, yeah, that's it for the minute. Now there are, let's have a look, just going to scroll down the left side here. I think there are other things listed on the Funworld site, but there's no images for them yet. So if we go here, in fact, let's go here. Is it that one? That one? No, it's here. I need to go here. So yeah, new for 2023, currently on the site. So there's a lot of these image coming soon. So 6 foot standing Ghostface here, with fade in and out eyes. So one figure, one metal support with a plastic hub, plastic connectors, plastic feet for the base, plastic stakes. That's going to have a few different things, isn't it? 10 pieces all in all. Packs of 2. What's this? Oh, that's different. 6-pack of pumpkins. But yeah, this is Ghostface bling mask that's meant to be popping up. I don't know what it is exactly. Just checking the Banshee mask, which is Clive's other authorised design. Obviously done a deal on that one. Just checking the text as I go down as well. Yes, Chrome mask. Ghostface. There we go. Yeah, hooded scene and chrome berry knife. So these, there's no images, of course. Chrome finish and a backer card. Is it the same as the books we've already seen, or is it a different one? I don't know. But 90747 is the item number. What's the one on mine? I don't know if it says. Let me have a look. I'm wondering if it's one of these. I don't know. I don't know. I shall look at the chat in a minute. Hang on. I need to get the damn cats done. So Ghostface Glamour Adult, the adult size of what we've seen earlier. Hooded Scene Cape Adult, again no images at this point. Ghostface Chrome is a standard chrome. Whether this kid's size is next year again, we'll see. But there's a Ghostface bling mask somewhere. Fence face we've seen last time. Was image coming soon, it's still the same. Cryptic Gauze is there, or the Crypt Creature Gauze mask. Groovy Baby Adult, Groovy Baby Toddler. I'm guessing that's something else, of course. I know there's a few different listings with image coming soon that are Ghostface related. So yes, Icebound Phantom, bit of a bigger image there. There you go. So PVC spikes or icicles are going to be there, but this is a plastic weathered painted mask. And you got a chrome book there as well. Look. There you go. There you go. That's what it's going to look like. So it's going to have a shoulder spike or icicle and one on the front and back. There you go. There you go. A bit more detail on the mask. You've probably all seen this as fans anyway. You know where to look. I know it seems sometimes to be a race of who can share this stuff first, you know. I go online and somebody's already nicked the stock images. You're like, yeah, okay. It doesn't matter as long as people know. It just seems like a competition sometimes. Who's going to post it first? Like, does it really matter? As long as we go through it, as long as people understand. Coffin cooler. Yeah, don't forget these. These were found recently. In fact, yeah, I hate to say I was one of the people that did this when I put the images up a little while ago. But it doesn't matter as long as people are in the know that they're coming. As long as they know. I'm just thinking, where the hell's this bling mask? Although it's actually meant to be the gold type. Screen for the team child, screen for the team adults. So 2 listings there that basically we haven't got a clue what they are at the minute. But screen for the team, so it's basically some sort of cheerleader, I think. Features an all-in-one jacket and skirt look dress. So cheerleader-ish. Dress, poms and socks. There you go. So many different things for Ghostface next year. Many different things. Not what we've ever seen before. Not in some of them anyway. There you go. Alright. Let me check the chat. We've done with the Fun World site and the accessories and catalogues for the minute. I always wonder why they were called Asda. Yes. I've seen a glowing child-side costume at Spirit. They were plastic masks though. Yeah. The Fun World said you could create a mask style to get produced. What design would you do? Ooh, good question. I'll think about that for a minute. The Ghostface hockey jersey with the mask is different from the Ghostface hockey jersey from Spirit. Oh, it's probably a Spirit exclusive. I'm guessing. I don't have either after asking for it. Okay. I heard gold Ghostface mask might come out next year. Gold Ghostface mask is coming out next year, as long as the mask retailers don't mess it up. Because this is what can happen, you see. You get all these images, all these PDFs, all these catalogues, and then some git says, oh no, we don't think they'll sell. And that's it. We don't get them. Oil Slick being a prime example. But yeah, do you think Fun World still ever make Bleeding What's Up masks again? Also notice you never mentioned it in your website. No, at the time I couldn't find many images. When the Scary Movie section went on the mask page, I really couldn't find any images of the bleeding versions of scary movies. But yeah, again, something that's got to be added to the site, because now there's images here and there. But yeah, they were very strange as Scary Movie bleedings, because they almost looked fake, and the packaging looked a bit iffy as well. But yeah, there were types out there. But yes, something to be added to the mask page. Fair point. Yeah, I will state definitely not every single mask type is on the website on the mask page, is it? If it's read the top of the mask page, it says many types are below or something. But yeah, I don't think we'll ever have every single type listed, because there's still stuff out there that we're still finding as fans, you know. And when you do try finding some of those rare types and images on even on Google, you just struggle. But yeah, rest in peace, Oil Slick mask. I know. But you want a fake one? Oh yeah, you got a fake one, have you? Or the Devil with a Red Hood. Yeah, Devil with Red Hoods or the original Red Shroud are actually just stock images and sample masks only, made in a few, I don't know, made in, how many was it? I don't know whether it's 5 or 10 or 20, but there's only a few Red Devil Shrouds ever done. And they were used as stock images, and there was often put on distributor websites, but you would never get them. So samples went about, people didn't care, again, people didn't see the interest. And if it wasn't for DVD, Devilface would not exist now. So Dead by Daylight basically saved the Devilface, because it was not well received at first. Only low amounts were made due to poor orders, and Devilface was that close to being gone, as in forgotten. But Dead by Daylight got him in there. People liked it, loved the horns, loved the look. Next thing you know, it's in demand, and it's back into production. But it was that close to going goodbye. But yeah, Red Devils are out there, probably in Funworld's office somewhere, but not really common. And there are even listings in recent years where they're on eBay with a red shroud, and people go, oh look, I'm going to order one. And I go, 150 quid says you don't get a red one, you'll get a black shroud, or maybe a DVD. And normally they get a black shroud. But yeah, they do exist, just not commonly. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, retailers have a lot to say, which we don't like hearing. But yeah, why haven't they ever created the main killer mask from Scary Movie, even though on your website I saw the mould? Yeah, the mould's on the site, and it just still exists as a book, as they call it. But yeah, there wasn't a demand, as it says on this comment there wasn't a demand. Retailers like, no, we don't really think it will sell. Don't really think it will sell? Really? Of course it will bloody sell, but no. Said no. So we never got it. The ones that were made were the ones that were in demand. So What's Up, Smiley and Stoned were literally in major demand. Killer one, they just looked at it and goes, no, I don't think so. Forget it. And that's it, it was forgotten. Never got them. And there are rumours out there that say, oh, didn't RJ say this or didn't RJ say that because it looked too similar to Ghostface? Yeah, there were comments about it just looked a bit too similar to Ghostface in some respects, and they didn't want any confusion. But the main reason that stopped it was retailers again. So yeah, these retailers have a lot of power, a lot of power. So they don't want to buy something or pay for something; it doesn't get made. Simple as that. So if you're not going to have the backing to produce something, why would you make it? You're not going to, are you? You're going to lose money. Of course, there's collectors that would love it, but that's not enough to start up the machines, get production going, tag them, make them, send them out. Not enough. So mass retailers, sometimes, honestly, I need to think about what Vince asked me. Yeah. Screen 4 style hoods again. I love how they look. Suppose it's an option. All you got to do is get the right amount of proper material and make it the same template. It seems really like those retailers don't know anything. Yeah, you're starting to notice that, are you? I know. I've seen alternate moulds from the three-scaling movie mask only in promotional images. Stone looked more accurate and Smiley looked really off. Got info on that. They may have been based off the original moulds, and then basically after the promotions they made their own factory moulds for mass production. So yes, there are little differences because it wasn't the original moulds that we used. I think the original moulds were only used for the movie, if I remember correct. Don't quote me on that. If I remember correct. But yes, main factory masks or factory moulds are different from what you see on the picture in RJ's office on the mass page. Definitely. Yeah. Ghostface graphic knife and Mr. Scott Summer collectibles. Yeah, DVD Devil, blue and purple metallics. Yeah, don't forget they did have green, but I bet that's gone now, isn't it? I've seen alternate molds from Squeeze. Yeah, so I just read that one. Yeah, I am. Just give me a second here. I've got to check if I've got to do my cats. Give me a sec. I have to give a cat an insulin jab. If she don't get it, it can mean trouble. So just give me a couple of seconds here. Please, just be patient. I won't be long. Sorry, my cat's health is important. I should have thought about it earlier. Won't be long. Where's it you? You have some food? Huh? I've got a string going up. Kitty come down. Scratching pussy, is it? Can you just nudge it? I've got to go and do it. Midway through a pissing stream, do this. Hang on. Need to meet my mic. Okay, here we are. Okay. Let me catch up with the chat. A lot of questions tonight. A lot of questions. See that smiley alternate mould in a knockoff? Yep. Green metallics are sold out. No surprise. Exclusive to Crypt Keepers, that's why. Is the glow type TD the only mass variant as far as TDs go that they used in the movie, or did they use non-glow? I honestly don't know. I don't know. It's hard to depict on screen in Scream 4 whether you use glow or non-glow. You can't really tell. I would suspect they were more like the ultra white style, as people have asked earlier. Was it you that asked earlier? But yeah, looking at it, it was more the later type rather than a glow type, on appearance only. But yes, they didn't really use reshoots and anything else. Plus they were discontinued in 2013, which was a big shame, almost like the EU's disappearing. But at least the EU's come back for the 25th anniversary. Got lucky, scored green metallic of Crypt Keepers. They used non-glow bib style TD in the Stabathon. Yeah, they were more likely all non-glows, I'd suspect. I feel like the TD is what the RDS is for Scream 2. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Yeah, more than likely. Similar sort of class, so to speak. But yeah, I wonder if Funwords will ever make Skellyface, Mummy and Scarecrow again. Scarecrow, on the RJ interview back in February, that's on YouTube still. Scarecrow was like, no, never say never, but probably not going to come soon. Skellyface and Mummy, I don't know, but Mummies were only seen in 2012. And Skellyface were, yeah, like 17, 18 and possibly 19 and 20, I can't remember now. But Skellyface seemed to be sort of there one minute, gone the next, and then only in costumes, which was by Frank McGovern. And Frank gave us Devil Face, Zombie Face, Viper. He did a few different ones, Mr. Frank. But yeah, I've still got some Skellies here and there. First ever Ghost Face was the Scarecrow. It was fantastic. Scarecrow, I didn't like the first version. It was like the full plastic mask and the full burlap and the burlap hood. It was just too itchy. So it only ever stayed on the tags with me. The Scarecrow I liked was one that's back here somewhere. It was like more the ultra mould with the textured effect and the deluxe hood, which was printed. But all Scarecrows are good though. They're all collectible now. I saw a Mummy, Skelly and Devil Face. Never liked them when I first saw it. Yes, everyone's got different tastes, haven't they? Have you ordered the Cavity Colours Anniversary T-shirt? I have not. I have not. For the simple reason being that although it can be a collectible, I much more prefer this. Masks. The apparel's okay. It's just, I don't hate it. Don't misread this. I don't hate it. I think it's nice. And plus I went to Vegas back in May into June and stayed with Carrie Ann, or Scream Fan 1990 and her family, But yeah, I wasn't in any hurry to get it when I saw the price. So it's like 50 quid just to get one T-shirt sent here. 50 quid. English money. 50 quid. Shipping in one T-shirt. I ain't got money to be chucking about like that just on one T-shirt at the minute. So unfortunately I'm probably going to have to leave off that one. Whether it's one of 500, whether it's one of a million, there's other things I've got to think about at the minute. But it's nice. It's nice. Mummy really grew on me. It's funny you say about the mummies. When I was in the loft getting the Asda glows out, I came across all my mummies, and they're up there. Skelly is so sick looking, really never can get one, especially since it's been discontinued. Yeah, we had Clive had a Skelly face. He stripped it all off, took the shroud off, and he had it done in chrome. And we sent it to Frank McGovern, who designed it. And Clive did all the black features, painted them all up again between the teeth and the mouth and that. Looked really nice. One of one. Now I wonder what fun we'll do with all those old moulds. Yeah. A mummy in 2017. Yeah. If it was a mummy in 2017, it's probably old stock. If it's a 2017 manufacture, then that's the first I've ever heard of them. But for the most part, Ghostface mummies or wrinkled Ghostface are April to June 2012. For the most part. That's what they've always been seen on. But yeah. But yeah, £50 for one t-shirt. I mean, 25, okay. But 50, I don't know. Anyway, let's finish off. So, these masks were sent by Carrie-Anne, which I've still yet to send a box back for her to complete this trade and sale, etc. Which she will be getting stuff. But yes, this year in Spirits and Walmarts and wherever else in USA and Canada, people were getting spoilt for choice for Ghostface. And of course people want whatever they can get, don't they, for the most part. So Carrie-Anne being Carrie-Anne says, you know, I'll help you out, I'll get you some stuff, it's okay, and we'll sort out the cost, the postage, etc. Which she always does. So I got some stuff. So is this for 2 adults? Yeah, there's a kids one as well. There you go. Look at that, pocket chrome. So big chrome, little chrome. Put it on top. Kids chrome, adult chrome. And then this horrible thing. My God. Atrocious. Really bad. Really bad, the scorched. So, in fact, you know what? Let's go one at a time. Let's go one at a time. Who was wanting that lantern? No? Okay. Lantern? I've still got these available as well. Anyone want any of these? Covered in dust, look. Look at that, 'cause it's been underneath the desk. Still got some of these. But I need a couple of 2021 masks here for reference. So 2021 Scorched, 2021 Patriotic. Vipers, there's no difference. We're going to Pride. 25th. Yeah, should be good. Should be good. There is literally too much in this room at the minute. I can't move. It's not good. Right then. So, let's start with the Patriotic USA flag mask. Okay. And then we're going to go to the Spirit Glows against the Asda Glows. This is where you're going to see some differences, you see. So, we know as fans that all the time, there's variances or little changes or differences in many masks. And yeah, let me just move this mouse. There we go. So yeah, we see changes in things all the time. Some of these changes this year have been Patriotic and Scorched Ghostface. Okay, we've seen an obvious change with Devil Face, going from standard poly shroud to pleather shroud for DVD. But yes, one of the main noticeable differences that fans didn't like was the colour change of the Patriotic. So the blue for Patriotic, when it originally came out 2021, was this. A nice dark blue. Just seemed to fit the bill. Yes, it's a plastic mask, but that's how you're going to print on a plastic mask. Print and paint is better on these than Ultras. I don't know about EUs, but you know, there you go. Look at the blue. Then we see the 2022. I was like, why has this change occurred? What's going on? And there you go. So major difference with the bright blue compared to the original, which just seemed to be better. Just seemed to be better. Seemed more traditional, more correct to me. Even as a UK fan, UK resident, UK born, I just think this is better. And then you do this. A bit too much. Yeah. But yeah. Paint on the nose, you say. Well, paint on the 21s are absolutely fine. Eyeliner, nose and mouth. And this one's actually okay. I mean, remember, Carrie Ann's, she's like me. She's very particular, picks the best mask out of a peg load. So Carrie Ann is fussy, which is good. But yeah, nose seems to be okay on this. Mouth's okay. But look at the blue close up. Look at them blues. And look at that. Too much. Too much. Yes, another thing as you mentioned there. Look at the tag difference in colours. Yeah, more of a black. More of a standard maroon. Even on the back. A little bit maroon. And definitely more of a black. But yeah, major differences with Patriotics. But there you go. So Patriotics out of the way. We've got a couple of, these are just extra ones that I wanted because I didn't have any. So I had a 2021 Devil, which is just up here. You can see in the distance there. 2021 Devil. And 2022s I just wanted because they seem to have more of a gloss on them, which they do have a little bit. Open up. There you go. But yeah, a lot more glossy overall on the mask. Same header as last time. I don't think they're going to change the header. That's what they want. Got to have the DVD stuff, and then yeah. And this has the price on the back, $16.99. Always a weird difference on the manufacture dates on the barcodes on these as well. Always done a little bit different, I don't know why. Just not the standard manufacture print. Okay. So, this is where it can get interesting. So, dare we say, Spirit Glow 2022. Yeah, still a weird smell. So the Ultras, even the bright white Ultras and even these, the glows, they do have this very sweet, weird smell. No one seems to know what it smells like, but they have had this smell for quite a few years now. But yeah, this is on here. And then we go to a 2011 Asda Glow. Not much smell left. But let's have a look, side by side. So, Spirit Glow, Asda Glow. Asda always looks like a creamy colour finish. More of a creamy colour on this one. This one's got a little hint of it, but not as creamy as that one. It's like a creamy, almost like a dull yellow. And this one's more of a frosty white. Okay. Hang on a minute. Let me check this. Your collection is always a delight to see. Too many. Hello, Mr. Jordan. Carrie Ann also helped me get the Spirit Mask. She's great at helping, and JP helped me out also. Yeah, Jordan's always a help. I can never find those Chrome and Carrie Ann. For the life of me, all I found were the Vipers, which I bought. Yeah, it's just buy what you can, innit? I saw Mini Ultra Whites, never got them. Yeah, I've got a couple of Mini Ultras up in the loft. They have been done a few years ago in Asda. But yeah, they're a really messy paint, like the grey paint on the Spirit Glows. Yeah, got myself a couple of kids ultra whites. Remember posting about this, especially on the nose. Yeah, the tag on the other one seems to be black instead of maroon. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Jordan. You alright? Don't wear it while driving. Yeah, I know. Yeah, what's it say on the back? We've done this before on stream, I think. Do not wear this while operating a moving vehicle, as vision can be obstructed. Vision can be obstructed sometimes when you're not wearing a mask as well. Let's have a look. The spirit, to my knowledge, don't have a date. No, they don't. They have, in fact, they do. It's just a date that you're not used to seeing. See that 2022-03? There. 22-03-099. That's part of the date. So that's more likely Jan to March 22. Made in Dongguan, Guangdong, China. But yeah, that's part of the manufacture there. So not the standard date, no. Yeah. Again, because it's a custom header for a chain. There we go, we died. Where's that battery? It's alright, we'll sort the camera. It's just GoPro being a GoPro. As always. Anything else want to happen today? Where's my battery? Where's the battery? It's here somewhere. We're coming back, don't we? We're coming back. We're not finished yet. You coming on? We're coming. Oh, hang on. Put the wrong battery in. Alright, we put the wrong battery in. Hang on. Put the wrong battery in. It's the other one. God's sake, man. Anything else tonight? God's sake, man. This room is just too bloody small. Too bloody small. Okay, we're coming back. Got the proper battery in now. Come on, man. Here we go. Finally. Aye, GoPro crap. Anyway, hang on a sec. Hang on. Okay. Whoa. It's getting a bit too daft in here for moving about. A bit too daft. We literally can't move in here anymore. It's pathetic. Right. The Asta creamy colour is something else. Scam like how. Blah blah blah. Okay, March 03. Scammed using F&F, contacted PayPal, pretending I didn't realise the difference and gave them the money. What the hell? Okay, alright. Let's continue on for the minute. So here we go then. So, the Spirit Glow has more of a grey paint rather than a black paint. And when you look at it side by side with an Asda Glow, black paint, grey paint, you can tell quite easily. Try this. Not really make much difference. More of a grey on the mouth there, and then easily more of a black. Yeah, do this again. So yeah, a little bit of a smell on this, but yeah, Asda Glows do exactly that as well. So Asda Glows, standard header, screen 4 branding. 2011 was the year of this one, so it's going to be screen 4. And Asda's would always put their own barcodes on, which I peeled off a bit there just to see what the manufacturer said. And the manufacturer was April to June 2011. Hence I just put 2011 here. And there you go. But yeah, Asda Glows, creamy appearance, very vibrant glow on them. And eyeliner, mouth and nose is always for the most part quite good. And whether it's a 2011, a 12 or a 13, they always had the standard sticker barcode. They always had differences on the barcode with the year, which was somewhere on one of the others. But on the barcode stickers over the years they had little changes. So this one, for an example, so this is a 2012 Asda Glow. The other one was a 2011. So you see this here, 0912 is September 12th. So September 2012, or basically a July to September manufacture date possibly. But Asda Glow barcode 52449551204, and different on the 2011. Different numbers, 52449076585. So the start of the code's correct, 076585, and then 551204. So all silly little differences with Asda's. And the only thing with Asda's is you can't really identify them by year because the inner label's just the same, there's no manufacturer. So if you get an Asda Glow that's not tagged, it's nigh on impossible to say what year it's from. And it would have been from 11, 12 or 13. So creamy, decent eyeliner, decent nose and mouth, and a very vibrant glow. These, not as much as a creamy, more of a frosted white, more of a dull white. Grey paint in the features, eyeliners, nose and mouth, and a bit more of a sweeter smell, but it's going to be because it's a brand new mask in it. But yeah, standard header for Spirit Halloween. You can't really miss them side by side, can you? I mean, an Asda Glow compared to a Spirit Glow with a tag, you can't really, you know, sort of miss the differences. But more of a creamy one. You can even see that. That one. So just a message. And then this one. There you go. Hang on. Just see what that was. Something important popping up. What was going on? There is always something, I tell you. There is always something. I hate this bloody phone, I really do. Okay, let's have a look. Found an Asda Glow Marketplace, had a really sweet perfume. Yeah, some do. It's just, I mean, mine have been in a box in the loft for the most part of their life, and I suppose it just wears off. But yeah, Spirit Glow is a bit more of a fade to them with regards to the creaminess, but still got the glow element, still glow really nice. And then yeah, as the glows, it's more of a creamy. But thanks to Carry On for getting them, because I wouldn't be able to find them here. So it's amazing, isn't it? It's a USA, and even some of the mass retailers got some brains to order different types. Yeah, mass retailers here in the UK. But come on. Right. So what's this? This is a 21. A 21? Yeah. So these, my god. And these have got a nice smell as well. These are just like 25th anniversaries. Yeah. And then this. Unbelievable. This is such a massive mass. A really strong vinyl on this one. Look at it, doesn't even want to move. Doesn't even want to move. Unless I hold it like that. But even then. And then this one. So there's your difference with the 21. And then the 22. Look at that, stiff as a board. It's wrong, isn't it? Look at that. Don't even want to move. This one. It's like, yeah, okay then. And it'll move. Yeah, so. Yeah, 2021 saw introduction of the Scorch Ghost Face. And this was a hell of a type to produce, as you can understand, and get the factories and the sculpt and the paint, and you know, obviously it's going to be a git to reproduce from a game to what we see here. But this, as much as his opinions on it, this was accurate to the game. This just had the look of the game, and it basically matched with regards to the overall appearance. And yes, it's a bit of a flat run over pizza lasagna sort of mask. But for what it was, and even the satin on the top there, the little stripes, you know, it matched the game. It was a type that people weren't always so keen on, but it did what it was meant to. And the eye cuts are what you got to pay attention to. So look at the eye cuts, the angle of them, the shape of them. Yeah, look at those cuts. Yeah. And look at this one. Now you're probably going to think, well, what's he moaning about? Not a lot of difference, but trust me, there's a lot of difference. So 2022 Scorch, obviously we're seeing it's very rigid, very solid. And yeah, look at it. Like something from Pick and Mix, isn't it? To look in there, you wouldn't think it was a ghost face mask. Not really. And then some of these with a particular angle on them and how they were pictured by fans were very weird. Just didn't look right. But eye cuts were more round. Only a little bit, but just a little difference in the eye cuts. So look at this. Eye cuts. 2021. And eye cuts. More of a round and more of like a rounded rectangle on this side. But they just took away from the look. So you have them side by side, and he looks more like Ghostface, and he looks more like Stress Ghostface. So there's a lot of similarities, of course, but Stress Ghostface, different eye cuts, more in line with the game original. There you go. So some weird differences, and these differences of these have been noted with RJ, and he's, you know, I think he's been in contact with factories, because they was unaware of this as having changes. Why it's so solid, why it's so different, and different eye cuts. So this was not really 100% known as to why this existed at first. So Jordan in the chat got 2 of these, sent them to RJ to help RJ out to see what the problems were, why it was so different compared to this, and Jordan got a mask from it for helping him out. But overall, my God, bit of a messy mask. Okay. Right. Let's do it again. 21. Needs to go down there. Everything's falling over. Okay. 22. Yep. Old man Ghost Face. Something Ghost Face, I tell you. Pretty stress Ghost Face. Which I can relate to at the minute. Let me show you some chromes. Okay. Right. Look at this. So to look at this, you're thinking, what chrome's that? It's okay, isn't it? Just a chrome. Yeah. What did you see it with the size of the other ones? So the red font indicates child chrome. Okay. White font is adult chrome. And then again, these are Spirit Halloween. But I'm sure most know. Here we go. So, size difference. There you go. So adult chrome, child chrome, very, very small. Side by side. There you go. So yeah, just wondering on the item numbers, but there weren't really many. There was some water. Okay, Vince, cheers for that. I did order some off eBay ages ago, but I ran out eventually. But there you go. So chrome kids, very small. This Spirit Halloween inside says RN with an item number, SKUS, which is some sort of code. 22nd 3099194. So 22 is the year, 3 is approximate date of month, so March. So basically a Jan to March 2022. I know how to read some of these codes. And this one, yeah, 22 3099194. Yeah, very strange that these have both got same item numbers. Yeah, same item numbers yet different size of mask, which is strange. So yeah, just remember red font for kids, white font for adult. And this, not too bad. Eyeliner's a little smooth though. Definitely feel a difference between this and the box ones up here. There you go. Yeah. But yeah. The one thing that unfortunately some of the box ones suffered from was glue on the eye mesh. Thankfully these haven't got too much of a problem. Just going to look at the kids one now. Yeah, these are actually quite decent. Yeah, not bad. Small one though, that. Very small. Just checking it's chrome all on the inside as well, isn't it? It's just dipped, I believe. Yeah. Like a clear glue on the inside. Yeah. There you go. The rainbow colours is from the PC. Imagine mass like that, then rainbow colours. Be nice, wouldn't it? Almost got like an oil slick when you put it next to the PC. There you go. It'd be nice. It's the oil slick was a lost cause, I tell you, because of retailers. Oil slick would be nice, but we're not going to get them. Well, not as far as we know. You know, an oil slick was sent to the set of Scream 5, and also one was sent to set of Scream 6. The Scream 5 one never come back, so somebody on the set of Scream 5, or an actor and actress, who knows, has got the oil slick somewhere. Or is it just disregarded in a box somewhere? But yeah, there's your standard chrome. But yeah, so anyone that's been looking for these as collectibles, then yeah, these are basically the only way you're going to find a standard chrome with a normal shroud on. Because the ones in the boxes are a lot different quality, a lot thicker, a lot heavier quality in the boxes on the 2016 ones. These are more just standard plastic mask, standard shroud with chrome finish, simple as that. But there you go. But yeah, homemade oil slick. You know, many times I've looked on Amazon for like the chameleon colours and the spray cans, and it's just not going to be the same though, is it? You got someone that knew what they were doing, then yeah. But then you probably have to make it worth it and have a few of them done, not just one or two. Yeah, I've seen a couple of chromes on Instagram recently. Yeah, there have been some chromes on Instagram, haven't there? Or was it Reaper Shadows, I think? Yeah, he had like a full chrome outfit and mask, which was actually quite good. Okay, I'll just check the old computer. There we go. Making sure everything's normal. But yeah, what else did we get? Let's have a look. Just too many boxes. Look at this. I'm sat this box on top of me Fantastic, for God's sake. Look at that. This is lying down on the top of the boxes because there's no room anymore. Look at that. Look at that beauty. RJ, Alan and Stanley. Or Alan, RJ and Stanley sign there. Trying to get where the light ain't going to catch it all the time. So I think that's Alan on the end, RJ in the middle, and Stanley there. Look at that beauty. The shroud's seen better days. And again, so's the mask. Finally I can move. Yes, one thing we did forget. So I did forget these. But yeah, I've got 24 of these at the minute, and if anyone's after a pumpkin, you can ask me and I'll sell you one. But they're going to be same price as Mad About Horror's price. So whatever Mad About Horror sell them for, that's what these will sell for with me. I did get 24 specifically. A while ago I'd something agreed that we could just have some and keep them in the background. But yes, we all know about these chaps. But yeah, nice mask though. Nice mask. Nice mask. And for a plastic mask, it's still a good mask. I'm quite happy. I'd love to see this in the same material as the Scorch, you know. Imagine the Scorch material being on this. Like the 2021 Scorch, more the pliable, bendier one. I reckon it'd have been nice on this. But yes, this apparently, I know that has been noted and written down about with regards to the chin. So yes, it is in hand, I believe, that the chin is known about. And it's like, yeah, okay. I mean, in all fairness, this was just a design that's just how the design was. But I guess nobody just looked at the back of the chin and went, hmm. But yes, I've got some of these. I'm just going to check Mad About Horror's site now because I can't remember what price they are. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. God, this. There we go. So yes, I'm Mad About Horror. They're $14.95. So that's what they are with me. Simple. So these are, I mean, these are for Mad About Horror. Mad About Horror exclusive. Yeah. So $14.95 plus postage, which is probably going to be about £8 on next day delivery, and that's UK, not out of UK. Right. But yes, I do have some of these available. So $14.95. So let's say 22 quid, 23 quid ish. You got yourself a pumpkin delivered. I don't know. Let's have a look at some of this chat. Scorch is such a crazy looking mask. Only a year difference, and the 2021 is much better. Yeah, it is a lot better. I wonder if Funworld will ever release the red DVD Ghost Face costume or at least a regular DVD costume. Red DVD Ghost Face costume. Oh, you mean the standard DVD costume? I don't know. That's a good question. Would you believe there was a picture of one on the trade show a couple of years ago, but it never ever got sold? See if I can find it. It was on the trade show images in about 2020, I think it was. And it was out there and it was looking at it. It was like, yeah, this could be okay just for a standard DVD version, but it was only the mask. Or was it? In fact, no, it might have been the rest of it. I'll have a look, see if I can find it on my own site here. But it was there and it was pictured. See if I can find it. Are you there? Back a little bit more. I know it's here somewhere, I've seen it. Was that just the Scorched? No, I got pictures of the Scorched. Blah blah blah. Come on, you're there somewhere, mate. I've seen you. Just checking. I know it's here somewhere. Sure it is. God, I've got pictures of the Film and the Screen 5 on here I forgot about. Sideshow. Necker. Oh, I don't know. It was there somewhere. It was online somewhere. I don't think I can find it. But it must have been 2019, 2020 or somewhere. Oh, what's this? What was that? That was 2020. Oil slick mask. Is it there? No. But yeah, there was a standard DVD cosmetic red and black ghost face. And they had the full shroud of the mask as like a deluxe hood, but a better deluxe hood with regards to the game style. But I honestly can't see it here. I thought I had it on my site somewhere. Oh, hang on, what's this? No. No, it's not there. It's somewhere in my pictures, I'm sure. What's this? Just gonna have a look. I'm curious now. Come on. Tempted to get one of me gold chrome masks out as well. We'll see what that looks like compared to what we're meant to be getting. That custom one. Here we go. So at one point, they did have that. But it never came to the UK as such. I believe there's people out there that have got them, and it's a plastic mask. Yeah, I knew there was something somewhere. And here you go. Here's a picture of the. It's on my phone. I thought I had them online. But here's a picture of the mask. You see? So it would have been a full hood, full sort of shroud, plastic mask, and then from another angle. So it was there. And then of course we had the one that was let down on. Oil slick. And white oil slick, which you can't really tell on here. But yeah, white oil slick, which had a rainbow tint over a white plastic mask. And that was like the full lineup at the time. For the UK that was. So raised EU stamp metallics, oil slick on the top here. Ultra white, fluorescence, skelly, ELs, bleeding, scary movies. I'm just wondering what this was the white oil slick just here. But yeah, a few different pictures at the time, and that image was February 2020. So almost 3 years ago. My God. But yeah. How much would that be from outside the UK? I honestly don't know at the minute. I don't know. Postage costs have gone stupid outside the UK and in the UK. And yeah, it's hard to sort of tell unless I go and get a quote. So I'd have to get a quote and come back to you with that one. All these things open. Let's cancel some of these tabs off. There we go. Yeah, I thought I had them images on my site, but obviously not. Okay. Right, but yes, a few pumpkins. But yeah, I'll have to get a postage quote there, Angelo. Oh, too many boxes, as I say, too many. Okay. So still got some of them. Still got all of them that I ordered. There you go, got the old lantern. Again, too many boxes. Patriotics. And yeah, Mr. Scorchy. There you go, here's one we don't see a lot of. Here's one we don't see a lot of. How many people got one of these? This used to be a 2021 Patriotic. Used to be. Look at it now. See, that's why it's sticking out on there and on the back. So used to be 2021 USA flag Patriotic mask. Look at this, black mask. Black mask. And this cotton shroud. T-shirt material. Can't even see my hand through it, look. Yes, black mask. Yeah, Clive's been up to his tricks again. Customising stuff, one of one. Yeah. And I could tell you a story about a black ghost face mask as well, but I'm not allowed to. Anyway. Let's put him away. Have a look. I'm just thinking what the hell's in here. It's the bootlegs. It's the bootlegs. Bootleg EUs from early this year. Still smells dodgy now. Bootleg EUs. AliExpress. Alibaba. Bootleg mask. Very stiff. Very stiff. I was thinking what the hell was in that box. It's amazing, isn't it? So painted, bootleg EU. Very dodgy smell. Different materials to make them thinner and lighter. That's what the message come back from eBay when I bought them. It says, why is the mask so light? Why is it so cheap? Yeah. Then you just bright white, look. Beautiful EU though. Although dodgy EU. Again, too many boxes. There we go. Right, I can finally move again. Right. What was we gonna... Vince asked me a question and I can't remember what I was gonna answer with. Hang on a minute, something just popped up. Okay. Bootleg is super floppy. It's super floppy, is it? Well, you know, problems are problems, aren't they? EU bootleg's still better than ultralights. Yeah, I know. 2023 Noblest Chin release coming soon. Yeah. Well, how much would that be outside the UK? I'll have to get a quote. I had an email from Matt about horror about some pre-orders which were solar-powered body knockers by NECA. Okay. They have an Exorcist, a Saw, a Sam from Trick or Treat, as RJ ever mentioned, a Ghostface one. Well, if he did, I won't be allowed to say. But I don't believe so. I don't believe... It's getting loud in here again. I don't believe so. Not at all. No. I would die for that white oil slick. Matches the colour of all the trucks I've owned. Yeah. The pearl white. Yeah. Bootleg is super floppy. Right, this has the glows Well, then again, this one's not bad actually. A little bit floppy, look. Yeah. So these are all my Asda glows. I just brought the old lot down from the loft. So there you go. Creamy 2012. So they got the dates on the back, look. 2012. 2011. All still tagged. 2011, 2012. That'll be a 13 somewhere. 2011. There's a 13 here. See this one here, this 2013, this is really glossy, this one. You just don't really see it on the camera. But this is a lot glossy than the others. Not really much of a smell though. But yeah, really creamy though, that. You can even see on the camera there, like a yellow tinge. And that's just Asda glows, that's what they were like. We're gonna 2012. 2012. Another creamy one. That's 2013. 2012. Still got the plastic inside as well. Oh, I don't like the look of this. What the hell? Eee, that's not good. What's that, 2011? See the eyes? It's been getting damp. Oh, that's not good. Got these funny things in the vinyl as well. We see this bit of blue. Look just here on his mouth. See that? Don't know what that is. Another one's got it as well. See, that's really creamy, that one. Really yellow. It's almost like stock image glow mask or something. Something you'd see on the old headers on the black and reds. There you go. This is a problem with Asda glows. This is a 2012. Look at the marks. What's this? What is this? And on the mouth? What is that? See? What the hell is that? Mold, bacteria, something else? What's it like inside? Notice this when I got it out of the loft. So inside, absolutely nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. And what's he got here? Produced for Asda stores, Leeds LS115AD, care instructions, wipe clean with a damp cloth. Keep away from flames, but yeah. No oh, hang on, we got manufacture date here. Oh, hang on. Let's have a look at another one. We got manufacture date on this one. Well. This person's full of crap. Manufacture date on the bottom. You can't read it because it's not going to focus, but that small black font at the bottom, manufacture date, and it says D18B 0912 September 2012. So I've actually got manufacture date on the 2012s inside. So if it's not tagged on a 12, you can see what it is when it's made. Let's have a look at the others. 2011, there you go, 2011. Oh, you little swine. Has it got one? Oh, no, it hasn't. I always thought all the Asda labels are exactly the same. They're almost exactly the same. This one has got a load of numbers below, like on this one, but it's nothing to do with the manufacture date. It's barcode numbers. There's no manufacture whatsoever on a 2011. We've got 2012. We need a 13. 13, there we go. Creamy 13. Yeah, have a look at yours, Vince. Let's have a look. 13. Oh, got manufacture date. Well. So on the 12s and 13s is manufacture date. On the 11s, there's just a barcode number. So there you go, definitive way of identifying Asda Glows now. So if you got an Asda Glow 2011, there's just a number like 5062, like a barcode number, with no manufacture date. Yet on the 12s and 13s, there you go, you got manufacture dates below. So you can now depict what your Asda Glow is without a header. Well, learn something new every day, yeah? So on the 2011, no manufacturer inside the label. 2012 and a 13, there is manufacturer codes inside the label. So 18B0913, so September 2013. And I'm guessing 183 again. Oh, D18B0912. So 12 and a 13 identifiable with inner labels. An 11 won't have a date, which can now depict it's an 11. There you go. So you look at the details and you find out more. I should have looked earlier. Where's bloody Asda Glows? So there you go. Bloody hell, I never realised that. I never realised. There's something else I was going to show, but I really can't remember what it was. God, I'm itching. What was this? There you go. There you go, Vince. Where's Vince? Anyone want a what's up mess? This is a spare. This is a 2019. There you go, Vince. Told you I have an EL down here somewhere. It's got the cover on it because it's a better one. Not many surface scratches. But yeah, spare what's up mess just sat here, look. 2019. Yeah, you find all sorts in this little office, trust me. All sorts. Let's have a look. No, I haven't got no TDs down in this room. They're all up in the loft. Reshoot TD, any of the TDs, they're all up above. I was going to show a gold chrome, wasn't I? See if we get an idea what a gold chrome's coming like for next year. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So this is basically like the all plastic mass on this little peg or whatever. So standard devil. Hen's Teeth of Devils, that one, that's the 2017 original one, that. First ever devil release, that's what they were like. So 2017 devil, we don't see many of them now. Red Chrome Devil, customised by Frank, Clive's friend, I don't know what friend. So, Red Devil. Standard white mask with glossy mouth. You didn't see many with a glossy mouth, not in the UK anyway. There's quite a few just matte mouths. There you go, standard one with matte mouth. And then here we go into the chromes. So green chrome, again customised by Clive and his mate. So green chrome. Australian raised EU. Maybe, I'm not sure. There you go, gold chrome. So this is what we could be getting next year then, something along these lines. Gold chrome. Look at that. So this was the 2018 white plastic mask. Still got the original header. Still got the original shroud. So it would look like a standard Ghost Face Fun World mask. It's just been customised in gold. What we got here? Oh, a red one. This was a one of one, I believe, at the time. Red chrome. Again, 2018 plastic mask, customised. I think this is a blue. Yeah, there we go. The blue's nice, it's just like the metallics, same shade. Beautiful. Again, 2018 white mask, just customised. And then, yeah, Patriotic just on the front there. I think we'll have a swap round. Let's have a blue on the front for a while. Put Patriotic behind. Put red behind that. Gold. Green. 2 whites. And then we get the devils at the back. Okay. Stick them down here for the minute. What's this? Australian raised EU. What was the Australian raised EU? You mean just a raised EU stamp mask, or do you mean metallics? What do you mean exactly? To triple there. Wasn't able to find those Walmart hangers this year. I'm super bummed about it. There's a few on eBay. Oh, I remember now. But I bring myself to pay 50 plus for. Yeah, they're a bit too much. On take Asda tag says D18B912. So guess yeah, it's a 2012. Yes. Yeah, 0912 is September 12. 0912 September 13 because that's what it will say. 0913 if you get one. So yeah, 2011 will just have like a number beginning with 5 and a little jumble after it with no date, and that's a 2011. Oh god, news just keeps popping up at the minute. 9:30. Okay. Hang on a minute, just got some stuff coming in. Personal stuff. It's going to be one of them bloody nights again, I tell you. Jesus, man. The regular ones that I believe only released in Australia got one. Oh, would you? I don't know what you mean. You mean EU stamps? Or do you mean, hang on, you mean raised EUs, don't you? Tag T stamps. Tag T stamps somewhere, yeah, probably in this lot here. I think. Second one in on the camera there. I think so, I'm not sure. Hang on a minute. Jeez, it's just always something, man. Oh, I hate this fucking phone. Anyone got a new phone I can have? You know, just a bit cheap. Decent touchscreen, you know, something that ain't bloody OnePlus crap. And don't say Apple iPhone for God's sake. No. Okay. The raised stamp EU. I don't know, when you depict things like country based like that, it doesn't. There was rare masks that are Australian. So 2017 EU stamps were very hard to find, only ever found in Germany, and a couple in USA in 2017, only a couple in USA. And then 2017 Australian EU stamps were found that glowed, and they were super rare, super low amount found, and I got, I think, 3 of them, and then 2 went to fans. I've got 1 left. Yeah, that was a, sort of like an Australian rare one, but a raised stamp Australian, I don't know. The raised EU is not exclusive to Australia. No, I'm trying to think. Are you thinking of the gold masks? Because the gold mask are raised stamp EUs, but they're not Australian. Let's see if we can put this back. Kurt had plenty. Yeah, I know Kurt because that's where I get my Australian mask from. Kurt Eubank or CBS Studios. Yeah, I know Kurt. He's a good chap. The masks I originally got off Kurt were Ray Stamp EU metallics, but they were reject masks. They had dodgy headers on them, and they also had, not dodgy headers, but headers with all stickered out copyright and logos. And they also had what I named the White Sparkle Metallic, which is somewhere up here. But yeah, Kurt, with regards to Ray Stamp EUs, that's the ones I'm thinking about. Unless you're on about... Yeah, metallic white finish, almost pearlescent. Yeah, it's the White Sparkle Metallics. They were reject sample masks. They weren't meant to be out there. And he got a few of them, sent them to me, and he also got standard metallic colours as well. And that was our first ever contact with me and Kurt, him asking about these dodgy stickered out tags on a green metallic with loads of overspray on. He says, what the hell was these? Are these real? Are they meant to be out there? I says, I don't know. Send pictures to me. I'll send them to RJ and see what happens. So we did. Got into contact with RJ. RJ says, I need to see these as soon as possible. I says, really? He goes, yeah. He says, tell him to send them up. I said, all right. So we sent these dodgy metallics up. And I think he signed them, sent him back in the end. But yeah, Alan Geller and RJ confirmed they were real masks, but they were more factory rejects / samples rather than what should have been mass produced and sold. So they shouldn't have even got out of the factory, but some eBay seller got them and was selling them. So yeah, that's the one. So yeah, White Sparkle Metallic. It was basically just like the gold mask in the background with a white face in it. And it was a White Sparkle Metallic finish on a Ray Stamp EU. And there's one up here somewhere. I'll have to get it out. Yeah, there was only probably less than 10 found. Because Kurt saw the listing, thought, I'm going to order some white masks and some metallics and see what comes back. And that's what he got. So they appeared to be these factory sample rejects, which shouldn't have even been out there. There you go, here's the scarecrow I was talking about earlier. Textured ultralight mould, deluxe mask. There you go. Now, who was it asking for a tag T stamp? Because I think there's one on this peg, or there might be. So this is your alternate double glow star black and red with alternate French and English text. These are like hen's teeth now. Not two hen's teeth, but hen's teeth enough to find. This is a standard EU stamp. We could be here all bloody night, you know. This is what we was asked about earlier. This is the same header, tag, whatever you want to call it, with MK Squinty. So this is what Angelo was asking about earlier. Squinty MKs, there you go. Often seen on ASIS tags, purple and black. And of course the purple and pink sort of variated with the gradients over the years, the colour difference. But there were a lot of MKs were seen on these tags, with these two glow stars and alternate French text. Also with the standard glow star, like this. Like this. Also seen on them as well. But yes, MK. And no, not for sale. I think it's the only one I've got tagged. But I have got a retagged one upstairs that I used to use in my fan films. But that's a bit different. Here we go, standard EU with slightly a bit of a shine on it, but you won't see that on the camera. So this is from 2009. So 2009, black and red. We identified the code on the back of this on a stream not too long ago. So you see that code, Rex07 09060. Yep, up the sideways there, on the left of the barcode. 09060 is September 2009. I swear there's a T stamp on here somewhere. There you go, another one. Black and red EU. So this is no code on it, so this is pre-2009. I swear there's a T stamp. Here we go, here's your T stamp. Here's your T stamp. And this, so this is a difference with the T stamps, you see. Not all of them say this. Some say T, some say TS. But look at the barcode on this and pay attention to the letters at the side. So the TS is Taishan, which is Taishan. Taishan is basically a T-stamp factory where the T-stamps were made, surprisingly enough. Now, whether it was just these standard T's or the alternate T stamps as well, because there are alternates, we don't know if those all made there, but more than likely there was. But this is your standard T stamp. Very identifiable with the cut in the mouth, the look of the eyes and the look of the nose, but of course the main identifying factor is this. It always will be. Always will be. But yeah, Mr. T. And not the pity the fool one either. There you go. Very thin, this one, very thin. Yeah. Collection's incredible. No offence, mate, not to be big-headed, but this ain't much of it at the minute. But yeah, T-stamp. What we got here? Here we go, 2010 black and red. So these were seen in Germany with these massive stickers on the back where say Earth. Earth.d is a German distributor. And yes, those big stickers will be on there for regulations, I believe. But 2010. 2010's also when net contents en masse started appearing on Ghostface headers and other packaging. And even non-Ghostface stuff. But yeah, 2010, last of the old original Ghostface pointy font and the black and red headers. What else we got? Oh, another 2010. There you go. Another 2010. And these I've got my sticker on because I intend to keep these. So there you go. So that's why the stickers are on, because they're intended to stay. And then here you go. These are believed to be seen in Walgreens and Walmart with the little prices printed in the top. I think it's more Walgreens, this one, if I remember correct. But we got registered there, look, on the Ghostface. Got the R. And code-wise, not a lot there. WIC, which I can't remember what WIC is now. 846191, that's like a POS number for an independent store, I believe. But yeah, what else we got? Here we go. God, my arm's aching after that. So, an older 2009 black and red glow star. So remember, they're always going to have this bit of green tint on the mask sometimes that used to indicate it was a glow mask or not. And some of them wouldn't have the green tint on. So no green tint on this one and green tint on that one. So we normally depict a glow and a non-glow mask, but over the years those tags variated and didn't always depict what mask you was buying. Okay. But yeah, a lot of masks on that one, Jesus, man. Bloody hell. Hang on. My God, everything's going on tonight. Okay. Got to pull these bloody masks back now. But yeah, white sparkle metallic. It's on one of the pegs back here somewhere. Or is it in one of the boxes? It's up here somewhere. Let me put these masks back and I'll see if we can get the white sparkle metallic, because this is what Kurt originally found. Let's have a look. What about, yeah, the spider tag? I have got the spider tag. That was basically, I believe, came from Target stores, if I remember correct. It is either Target or Kmart, one of them. I think it was more Target. And spider tags also came on the top of knives as well, so little short, square sort of tags on plastic bags with knives in. Jordan found one of them, JP Jigsaw, on the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still watching, but yeah, he found one of the spider tag knives. But yeah, you do get spider tag headers, of course, which are T-stamps. They're always T-stamps. And yeah, there is one, but it's up in the loft, so I can't show it. I don't want to go in that loft. I had enough trouble up there earlier. It's a bit condensated up there at the minute, which isn't good. And this is why I keep my mast in plastic boxes as well. Not good. Let's put a 2010 on the front of this, I think. The 2010. Another 2010. Pre-2009. 2009. There's that many of these damn masts. What's that? T-stamp pre-2009. Pre-2009. 2009. What's that one? 90s, 2000s. And then Scarecrow on the back. Don't be a pain, bloody thing. I think we'll just move this. Stuff getting in the way here. Just give me a sec, we'll see if we can find this white sparkle metallic. It's here somewhere. Here. Oh, he's here, he's here. There he is. Oh dear. Bloody hell, man. We're getting some mass out tonight, I tell you. So, pride at the front. Takes pride of place, doesn't it? Here we go. Oh, here we go. Here's another one. Yeah, there you go. We've got two options for you here. What's it? There you go. Another rare one. We'll show you that in a minute. Ultra white with foam in the padding, in the streamers. What we got here? Ultra white, ultra white, ultra again. I don't know why so many ultras. Ultra again. Different variants of the tag, I believe. Here we go, white sparkle metallic. So fake replica header, and a bad replica header that I made bad on purpose. Green fantastic. And yeah, look at that, a pride overtaking a pink fantastic. We'll soon sort that out. Okay. Right, let's show you a weird one to start with. These were found, I believe, somewhere in Germany. I think. Oh, hang on a minute. Something's popping up on my phone here. What's this? Okay. Okay. So yeah, these, there we go. So this is an example of it, you see. So remember them 2010 EUs we just saw up here? Yeah. So the German ones are the big sticker, didn't they? Earth.D, which is German distributor. There we go again. So ultra white, German, regulation sticker, whatever it is. Ultra white, okay. Now, Ultra's got their opinions, I know. That's what people want to think of them, fine. I don't mind them. They're okay, but yeah, they're not as good as an EU stamp. They never will be. Don't matter how good they look. But there you go. So this one has stitching just here in the streamers, yeah, and stitching just here. And all this is a foam pad. So foam pad for 3/4 of the streamers there over the main forehead. Very rare to see on Ultras. So yeah, foam pad 2012 I think it is, if I remember right. Let's have a look. And look at this. Somebody cut out one of the labels. Yeah, so something's been cut out. And then we've got Jan to March 2012, Dongguan, Guangdong, China, with a German item number which is 420200, which is here. So that's basically a German sort of inner label and manufacture date, which you can't really see the best focus on. But yeah, 420200, you Google that and it comes up with some of these. Used to be EU stamps before 2017 and on 2017, but Earth is where I got the 2017 EUs. That's where they came from, with a site called emp.com, which I've not had them since, and they've only ever had Ultras since. But yeah, foam pad 2012 EU. Known among some fans, but not many. Just one, known about the type, and two, people that actually own them. But not many people have them. So, here we go. Here's some things for triple. Okay. Some better than others. None of them are bad. They will still ghost. Yeah, as long as they're Ghost Face. Yeah. So here we go for Mr. Triple. So this is a Jan to March 2018. This came from New Jersey, New York, I believe. This was from a fan I know called Zach Vosberg. And Zach said, "Oh, I found not ultra whites, but a white mask. Do you want it?" I says, "What stamp is it?" He goes, "Race Stamp EU." I goes, "Okay." So this is standard, smaller than the normal EUs and ultras, Race Stamp EU. Okay, so this is not a white sparkle, but this is the same mould as a white sparkle. Okay, so there you go. Race Stamp EU. There you go. So standard, non-factory reject sample, Race Stamp EU, white mask. Not easily found, these. A little bit smaller than the regular size masks, particularly EUs and Ultras. Then we get to another Race Stamp EU. Let's have a look. There you go. There you go. Okay. So this is one of the sample rejects, factory reject, whatever. Yeah. Look at all the copyright and the logo on the back. Yeah. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Stick it out. This is one of the ones Kurt found. Oh, stick it out. So I was like, "RJ, look at all this. Look at all this. What's all this?" He says, "I need to see it." I says, "Okay." So I said, "Look at the logo at the front. It's been stickered over." Yeah, metallic colour finish. You got my sticker on because it's going to stay in the collection. But yeah. I said, "What's going on with these masks?" Then you look at it. Glue around the eye here. Glue. And I don't think you're going to see on camera, but there's a white sparkle effect. You can see this on my Instagram. It's got a white sparkly effect to it. You can't see nothing. But there's like a grey sort of overspray on it. You see little bits of it. It's like a very dotted. Come here. You can't really see it on this, on the camera. That's typical, that. But there is basically there's a fine spray all over the front of it. On the mouth, on the nose, just over everything. And you see like a very grainy, like a sandy effect. You see a little bit there. You see it? See all them little super fine dots? Yeah. White sparkle metallic. So it's like a metallic-y, sparkly finish. Again, which you cannot see properly. On my Instagram, on Ghost Tim Wagstaff Instagram, there's pictures of this. I managed to catch the sparkly effect at the right angle. And you look at the Instagram, you'll see it a lot better. But I was surprised I even caught it. But yeah, it's like a very fine, dotty, This isn't on this mask, which is the same thing. It's not on any of the masks, just on these little fake reject factory sample things. Well, not fake, but you know, sample rejects, that's what they're on. Yeah, it's there, it's there. If you can somewhat see it, it's good. But I mean, it's really prominent on back of the chin, but again, you can't really see it. Not on a camera. But yeah, it's all over the mask, all over the damn thing. There you go. But just looking at it, are these two the same mould? Was that the one that got the taller nose? No, these two are okay. See the white sparkle metallic, look at the nose paint, yeah? So nose paint on the reject. Yeah, it's not too good. Yeah, round the edges isn't the best. And then nose paint on the 2018, a lot better. Even the inside, I think it is, I can't remember, with the white sparkle. I can't remember. Oh no, no, no. Yeah, this is the weird one with this. I remember looking at this before now. Look at the difference with the colour of the mouth inside the white sparkle. Yeah, look at the difference. Look at the colour of the mouth. And the nose and the side of the glue here. Yellow. Why just the mouth yellow? Very strange. Very strange. Yeah. Weird masks. Bit of glue here and there, which is expected. But yeah, yellow mouth, look. Yellow mouth. Only the mouth. Yeah. Strange one, that. Strange one. Oh well. So, what are we doing? Let's put them back up. Let's have the Fantastics back where they belong, on the front. Pink. What's this one? Double dimple Fantastic. Quite sturdy, this one. This mask was the first ever Fantastic I ever owned. First ever. So, what was your first Fantastic? That was it, pink one. This got traded for a white one, which is currently in RJ's office at the minute, because I wanted him to sign it. Still hasn't sent the damn thing back. But, yeah. Ghost Face Forever, I think it is. Something like that. I actually got to look myself. But yeah, cotton shroud. Yeah, there you go. Ghost Face Forever, RJ Torbett. There you go. The only thing I'm gutted it didn't have is like the gold sticker inside, say made in China. That'd have finished it off nice, that would. And even though it wasn't tagged, and this is just, you know, a mess about header tag, just something to hang it on. It's still my first ever Fantastic. There we go. Put all these back on. There you go, white sparkle. And then white standard. And ultras. The ultras were just like a difference in the variant, the gradient of the headers. I think that's why they're down here, just for reference. And put the Pride. Pride will sit at the back for a minute. There you go. Looks a lot better with that pink at the front. What's this? Just responding to something. Hang on. There you go. Right. I don't know. I think that's it for now. I think that's it. Let's have a look. Yeah. Definitely for the kids. Yeah, those Ray Stamp EUs were more kid size overall. Here we go. What the hell's all these notifications? Okay. Log out. What's the time? 10 o'clock. Okay. I don't know. Vince asked that question earlier and I can't remember what did he say? Vince, you said a question if I could make a Fun World mask. I don't think there's any point in answering the question if he ain't here anymore. You still here, Vince? If I could make a Fun World mask, what would I make? I think I've answered this before on another stream. Because if it was my choice, would love a mask signed by RJ. Yeah. He does sign masks, but he's got to limit it at the minute because the postage is literally taking the mick at the minute. Like he got a quote to send someone something back that he'd signed recently, $250 or $280. He's like, no, we can't do that. Too much. I'm trying to, yeah, because of postage costs and inflation of postage costs, he can't really do it at the minute. But in the future, he can sign masks again. It's just something that used to be $60, $70, $80 and then went to $250 or $280. It's like, why? So this is what I mean with postage costs, even for that single pumpkin, you know. But yeah, if you could design a mask. Hello, Mr. Vince. Yeah, if I could design a mask, I think I said on another stream, I'm sure I did. If I could design a mask, I'd have a Fantastic, okay? And the Fantastic would be different for the reason being that it would have all hallmarks of other Fantastics. So you think about, you got splotch, you got double dimple, you got single dot or small dot, and you've got the multi-dot. So I'd have elements of all those types into one mask. So let's say, for instance, we make, I don't know, we remake or recast or, you know, clone a Fantastic type. What would you clone as a Fantastic type? What would I clone as a Fantastic type? Well, all the types that we know, the 4 descriptive types, shall we say, small dot, multi, double dimple, splotch. I'd probably, thinking here, double dimple's not a bad one to go off, but splotch is not a bad one to go off. I don't hate any of them, but they're my 2 preferences. So I'd probably go with a double dimple base and recast, clone, whatever you want to call it. Maybe add a splotch to the mouth. I mean, really properly recreate the splotch on the mouth. Add multi-dots to the mouth, and again, properly add the multi-dots. And even add just that silly small dot. Yeah, and just recreate. So, right, press go on that. Press the button, mass produce, you know, certain amount of them. 5,000 or something, you know. Recreated header tags with a little difference to define them. Some sort of stamp inside. We'd have a Fun World div on the back of the chin. And maybe even out of, say, I don't know, 2,000 made, make 500 special. Why? Blood spatter. A faded blood spatter, like the blood's got old and just deteriorated, you know. So say, like, you know, a certain amount of recreated Gen 1s with those features, and then, yeah, 500 just to keep it limited and enthusiastic for people with a faded red blood splatter in a box or in some sort of presentable packaging that's relevant to Fantastic Faces line, but also on the back of the header or the box or whatever, you've still got the original Ghostface logo and maybe even a bit of history. I don't know what exactly, but, you know, on a header you're limited with room. On a box, who knows, you know, but mask wise, yeah, certain amount with those features, and then 500 of the gits with a faded blood spatter. I think that would be good. Lead designer. I'll not lead anything, man. I'll not lead anything. Maybe at that Vegas event, if I go get my 25th anniversary. Yeah, if you take your mask. If you go to the event and you come across RJ, you might have to queue to talk to him for 2 minutes. I don't know. Take your mask, yeah, because what if, you know, I don't want to be prophet of doom, but, you know, if anything ever happens to anyone in this world, you're gutted that you didn't meet him, aren't you, you know? So if you're there and he's right in front of you, RJ, please sign this mask. Yeah, and just say to him, look, I'm not going to sell it, this is for me. Because the amount of things he signs, and then a month later it's on eBay. That's what I feel like doing to some fans sometimes. Hey, you son of a bitch, what do you think you're doing? So you beg and grovel, and you constantly beg and grovel, and you harass, and then you finally get what you want, and then you sell the damn thing. Was it worth it? Did you make money on it? Yeah, here's your money. And I'm not saying that's you. Honestly, it isn't Monstro, it isn't anyone in the chat, but some people, yeah, have the nerve to say that, oh, they never sell it, and then not so long afterwards it's sold. You're like, yeah, you're full of it, mate. FO, quite frankly. People watching this stream, I don't believe you like that. None of you. But yeah, there's people out there that say certain things, manage to acquire or receive something, and then it's sold in no time. You're like, was it that really what you wanted? Is that the sole reason you did that, just to get a bit of profit? You low-life sack of shit. You know? And I hate people that do that. Whereas in the chat here, Monstro, whoever, you're going to get it signed, you're going to keep it and treasure it, aren't you? Yeah? All these masks here, the gold ones, many other masks, all in these boxes down here that you can't see, just down here. All these signed special masks, you know, for doing many different things with RJ in Fun World and helping him out with stuff. But are they sold? Are they profited on? No, they're all still here. All still here. There's one mask I let go this year to somebody, another fan, with RJ's permission, but there was a particular reason for that, you know. But apart from that, yeah, all these little swines that say, oh yeah, I'll keep it forever. 2 weeks later, it's on eBay. Month later, 2 months later, whatever it is, it's on eBay. You know, yeah. Prick. Very nice. A box would be nice for something like that, yeah. A packaging like those light up eyes, motion. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Yeah, lead collector. Who's lead collector? Not me. There's people with way better collections than all this. This is not all of the collection, but even what I've got all up in the loft, if it was able to fit in this room. No, my collection's not nothing compared to many others. Nothing. There's rare masks, yeah, and there's gold masks, and okay, but no, it's not the best collection, I guarantee you that. Maggie's is better. Bloody hell, Nate's is better. Carrie Ann's is coming up to be way better. Jesus, there's people leaving me behind because I just ain't got the money to spend on everything I want to get, you know. And I'm not going to go badgering and harassing RJ every single second going, oh, can I have this, can I have that? Because I hate it. If he sends something as a thanks or something, then fine. If it's another reason, like I've done charity donations, then fine. But, yeah. Some people out there don't have the decency not to beg as well. They just keep begging and begging and begging, then have the nerve to sell the damn thing. It's like, if that's all you're here for, just go, you know. I'm in the States, though, so I don't think it'd be as pricey to have him ship it back. Just kind of hard to get a hold of him. Yeah, I know, he is really busy, trust me on that, with, who's that, Monstro? Yeah, Monstro, he's, you wouldn't believe how busy that bloke is. You wouldn't believe a human being could do as much as he does. He goes in early, drives to work early, drives home late at night. Normally when he phones me, it's either on the way in or on the way out. It's normally on the way in. So about 1 p.m. UK time, he's phoning me. How you doing? What's going on? I'm like, okay. Just so you know, this is happening, that's happening, and yeah, look out for this, or we need a chat later, or now and again I'll just get an email. Can we do a Zoom now? I'm like, okay, so we do a Zoom. But yeah, he is, and it's normally for a specific reason. That he's doing a Zoom as well. But yeah, he's, as he always says on the interview and on the phone many times, there's so much going on. And with Ghost Face, it just keeps him constantly busy. Always busy. I don't know how he handles it, I really don't. Just must be used to it after 20 odd years. He's been there about 23, 24 years, I think now. Maybe more, I can't remember. What was it, 25? He arrived in early 96. So there you go, 26-ish years, 27. Has RJ ever talked about a trip to the UK? Something like that would never get sold. Yeah, something like that would never get sold. Yeah, I've asked him to come to UK many times, but there has to be a good reason. Like sometimes there's legal things that may require UK attendance, but it's never come to it, I don't think. Not in recent years, anyway. But yeah, if he comes, then I'm going to get him on here. I said, we've got to get you in that room. He says, I need you to blow up the handmade by robots inflatable. I said, do you? He says, yeah, because you'll not fit in the room then. I says, yeah, I think I did it weeks ago. He says, blow up that inflatable on stream. I bet you can't fit in the room after. And I did have blown it up, and I could just fit in. But yeah, that's the big thing, that is. That's big. It's under here somewhere. It's still underneath. But yeah. I personally think sell if you desperately need the money. Yeah, if there's something, you're in dire straits or you're in an emergency situation, yeah, sell, of course. But to have the cheek to beg and beg and beg and then get something and then, oh yeah, I might let it go now. You've only had it a month with no emergency desperate situation, you're like, come on. FO. Yeah, hey, Screen Ghost. Lindsay's sign must never leave the house no matter what was offered. Speaking of special mass, it was getting very close to Christmas. It's time to see it. Yeah, I haven't had confirmation I can show it yet. But yeah, RJ said at the time of Christmas, or around Christmas, I can finally show these 3 masks, or possibly one of the 3 masks, the main one, that we've never seen and always talked about and, I don't know, I suppose tease people with in a way. I don't really aim to tease, it's just, yeah. It's for so long. I've had this mask 7 years now, and I've still not had to show it anyone. No pictures online, no video, nothing. People have seen the back of it, like the back of the shroud, like this, when I've just held it up, and of course that's not showing the mask, is it? So like I said, oh, RJ showing it the other day. He goes, you did what? I says, yeah, I've shown the back of the shroud. He goes, oh, don't do that. I says, well, I've shown the mask ish. I says, but yeah, not the front of it. He goes, no, you can't do it yet. When I say, I was like, okay. So I'm still waiting. I will ask him though. I will ask him. Gift maybe not sell. You got one of one mass. Yeah, one of one mass. The gold hood with white mass. The gold hood with flesh colour or rose colour mass. They're one of ones. The gold on gold is one of 9. So that's not a one of one, of course, but one of 9. Yeah, I've got a 1 of 2 mass, which I can't show at the minute. I've got a 1 of 1 mass, which I can't show at the minute. And I've got a 1 of 10 mask. Then I've got a 1 of 6 mask, which is signed by Alan Stanley, Wes and RJ, which people have seen before. But yeah, there's a couple of 1 of 1s or 1 of something. Like the 1 of 2 I can't go into. The 1 of 1, which is... both of these are race stamp EUs. I can tell you that. So there's a race stamp EU that's a 1 of 2. There's a race stamp EU that's a 1 of 1. And there's, yeah, a very special mask, which I'm trying to get permission to show, which is an EU stamp, I can tell you that. EU stamp, but very, very special for many reasons, and very different for many reasons with things about it. But yeah. Even though I wouldn't, because Ghostface replaced me watching Ghostface collection videos, YouTube. Even then I wouldn't, yeah, because Ghostface is very, yeah. I'll definitely get it personalised to myself. Yeah, that's the best thing. That's the best thing sometimes. Triple don't like to beg. Yeah, you believe how many people do beg as well. It's degrading. Truly is the icon of Halloween. I would love to see me and Lindsay's collection out in a room together. Would fill a whole room, but we don't have a room. Yeah, I know what you mean. This room's pathetic for what I want, but probably not going to be here much longer for many reasons. I've seen it in person, that inflatable in Comic Con. Ah, there you go. So you know how big them things are. Yeah, they're sizable, aren't they? They're sizable. But I don't know, man. But yeah, 1 of 1 mass of the gold hoods, 2 out of the 3 at least, that are on display that I don't have to get out. But I don't know about anything else. The scary movie killer masks, they're anonymous maker, but yeah, they're like one of only a few, but not one of ones. Trying to think now. There you go. That mask just made a splashing noise because it's on a bottle. Because it's got a bottle inside to hold it. But yeah, these are like one of only a few made. I don't know how many are made. But yeah, some people have got these, but there's not many out there. And the anonymous creator just like, no, I don't want to know. Don't ask me for any more. But yeah, that was the first version I was sent. So these masks were based off particular scenes and particular looks at certain angles in Scary Movie. So there are differences, like the bottom of the chin in this with the bottom of the mouth, there's not much chin after the mouth. Whereas the other one, there's more chin after the mouth. Yeah, there you go. But latex. So this one's got a dual finish, just latex. Whereas this one, you don't really see much, but this has got a shinier finish on latex. But this was based off a different scene with a different look. So some of these chins were long, some of them wasn't. Which makes us wonder how the hell did they do it on the set and how many moulds were there? Was that the only one we saw on the mass page? I don't know. But yeah. There you go. One lucky man, am I? I don't know. I wish I was in other ways just recently, but yeah. They're about 3 to 4 feet. Wonder how they managed to walk in that room. Yeah. Crescent chin. Yeah, ain't it just? Does anybody here have a PS5? No. I heard a Pringles tin painted black worked well for mask stands. Oh, okay. Yeah. Stuffed mask with plastic bags and boom, it works perfect. Yeah, no Xbox for me. New God of War. And I've heard about this God of War. Someone telling me about it the other day. I says we'll have to have a look at that. But yeah, but these are cotton shrouds as well. So these are like t-shirt material. There you go. Let's put these back. Come here. Okay. So what's this? Organise. Show the collection when you are sorted. Yeah, we will do it at some point, Screen Ghost. We will. If you haven't played God of War, I highly recommend starting from the beginning. It's a great series. Yeah, it is. It has actually been mentioned lately. So I do some of The Witcher at the or The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Do some of The Witcher at the minute with somebody I know, and we play sort of together. She's on watching the stream and she'll phone me up and tell me what to do because she knows the game, and I'll just play the game and go through and do what I'm told basically. But yeah, the same lady mentioned God of War recently, so yeah, we'll look into that at the right time. But we want to finish Witcher 3 first. But yes, aside from that though, I think we're about done. But yeah, I've caught my nose. But yeah, at the right point, Screen Ghost, we'll have to get you on. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be under this roof. It's simple as that. There's stuff going on just in life, and you know we've got to get sorted out one way or another. But yeah, this room, I don't know. I'm guessing maybe in a year at the very most, at the maximum, I don't know. This room will be either empty or just have something else in it from the ex that I live with at the minute. So yes, it is now the ex, not the missus. Yes, the ex is here, and I'm just here at this time. So yeah, this room, whether in weeks to come or months to come, will be completely emptied, completely gutted, all the masks down, all the stuff packed away. Where we end up, I ain't got a damn clue. Some sort of flat or apartment, I'm guessing. But yeah, in the future, these streams happen, if they happen, they should, then you're going to see a lot different to what you're seeing in the background of here right now. Things are going to be changing. Life is changing. Life is slowly restarting at this time. Slowly, and I mean slow, 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 as I say, slug or snail pace. Life is slowly restarting in other aspects. So it may come to the point, if I get stuck, that this is for sale. Fantastics, gold hoods, resurrection masks, yeah, 1 of 6 sign masks. I don't know. I don't want to. Take Fantastic, yeah, that's signed by them 3 signatures. I don't want to, but if I have to, then trust me, that's going to be hard to do. That signed Fantastic, that's going to be gutting straight away. So Stanley's not with us anymore, yeah. Alan and RJ are, of course, but that Take Fantastic, that's worth a bit now. And it's horrible to say because somebody's passed away, but even somebody from Fun World said recently, "Oh, that mask of yours with that sign, yeah, that's worth a bit more now." I'm like, well, yeah, I know, but I hate to hear that. I really do. But you know, when people pass away and your stuff goes up in value, it's a weird feeling. But you know, unfortunately, they're right, aren't they? So Wes Craven signed mask now, unfortunately, went up in value when we lost him, and it's such a degrading thing to think like that. But you know, it's unfortunately it's true, isn't it? It does make me sick saying that. But yeah, let's have a look. Him and Lindsay have an unreal collection, very fortunate. I'd like to come on and show mine, but I don't even have a room for my stuff. Oh, just show it out of a box if you want. As long as we see the stuff. Gonna move out, get a bigger room to display. Yeah, well, moving out in general. As I say, where I end up, I don't know. This is something we've got to start looking at the new year, which in a way is good, but in a way is bloody stressful as well. But yeah, this room, what was it like Terminator 3? This life, what you know, it ain't going to continue. It's something like that, this ain't T3 in it. And I know T3 is nowhere as good as T2, but there's something that always stuck in my head with T3 when he said stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, this is relevant to my life now. That particular quote. What you take for granted, what you end up with. So, but yeah, all this room, this display, this microphone, all going. This PC that's telling you this streams on, this monitors that you can just see here, all going to a different place. But I don't know where that place is going to be yet. I don't know. Life really is changing. Brother-in-law's just diagnosed with brain cancer. Jesus Christ, man. Sorry to hear that, Jordan. There's always something, isn't there? Whether it's us directly or our relatives or friends, or family, there's always something. Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, I hope it don't come back, Jordan. Get your fingers crossed. Yeah, if we can help you in any way. Yeah, I know. We'll see what happens, Screen Ghost, but at the minute, mate, there's just a big, massive question mark over this. Big, massive question mark. Massive. Bloody hell. In every aspect of life at the minute, big question mark. Where's one of the last autographs I need? How bad is it when... Heard how bad it was when John Lennon died. T3 for me was a funny movie. Fun movie. It was okay. I don't mind it personally. It's nothing on T2, but T3, yeah. I come what Screen Ghost said. Need anything? Yeah. Cheers, Jordan. Yeah. Fingers crossed, mate. But no, thank you, Vince and Screen Ghost. Yeah. I honestly don't know where I'm going to be. Someone says the other, where are you going to be 6 months? I don't know. Where are you going to be 3 months? I haven't got a damn clue. Where are you going to be in a year? I know I'd like to be, but you know, things have got to happen first. And there's some things coming up in my life that are going to be life changing for different reasons, and people will see that in time, and they'll be told that in time on the right stream. But yeah, there's things. If things go how I want them to go, then I will be very happy with a different person. Let's just say that. But yes, if they go how I wish they would go, yeah, we'll be a lot happier and a lot more content with life. At the minute, we're just in like holding pattern at the minute in here. Despite the collection, the ghost face, anything I do online that people know me for, which isn't a lot at all, but anything that people know me for the YouTube, the Twitch, whatever, it's all sort of irrelevant with this life decision that's coming up and what I want to happen and what will happen. So we will see. But yeah, I know what I want and I know what I'm going to try to get as much as possible, and I am determined. But it's got to be slowly done. And unfortunately, that slowly done means getting out of this place as well. So this isn't my house. It never has been. This is the ex's house. Always been her mortgage. Always been her brick and mortar. Always been her well-paid job that keeps the damn house going. I contribute, of course. But even now, because there's a roof over my head. But yeah, she's always earned a lot more money than me, and you know, property ladder and mortgages and everything these days just keeps going up and up and up and up. So this is why I say, in months to come, I don't know where I'll be. I know what I want and how I want to be, but how you get there can be a different story, can't it? So if all this has to be sold, it will gut me. It really will. I've been online 16 years this year. End of November was 16 years a Ghostface site, and an authorised site, and an approved site. And yeah, it's not the best of the best, and there's many alterations and updates to do on it, but I'm known for something at least. And if I die tomorrow, then someone somewhere will say, I remember him. Yeah, he did this or he did that. And it could be many aspects of what I've done in life, whether ghost hunting, whether Alf redesign, location videos, whether the ghost face, whether any other things people have known me for. But yeah, if I'm dead in a week, someone somewhere will remember the name just for a short while. And that means a little bit. But who knows where we're going to go, eh? Who knows what's up above or what's coming next? We'll never know until it happens. Right, let's have a look. Want to come to Michigan, yeah? I don't mean to be rude, but who is Stanley? Who is Stanley? Who is Stanley? Well, originally Fun World was started in 1963 by somebody that had a nickname of the Halloween Guru. The Halloween Guru was Stanley Geller, which was number one of Fun World up until recent years, because unfortunately Stanley passed away of a cancer-related condition, I believe. So Stanley was number one, Stanley Geller. Number two is Alan Geller, obviously his son. I believe at a different point there was other Gellers worked in Fun World, but I'm not sure of the situation now. But yes, Stanley was the main Fun World operator, number one. Alan was number two. And to me, RJ's number three, although he probably wouldn't agree to that as such. It's sort of like number three to me, but I don't know. But RJ's director of licensing. Mainly Ghostface. Other licensors, but Ghostface is his main concentration. But yeah, Stanley was who started Fun World. Nicknamed the Halloween Guru. So that's who Stanley is. So 1963, Fun World comes about. Here we are, almost 2023 for 60 years. So yeah, we'll have to see what comes in the future, won't we? But I hope it goes for 70 years. But 75, 80 years, who knows? Who knows? But the Gellers were the main Fun World owners, proprietors, president, whatever. So yeah, Stanley was one, Alan was two. Now Alan's one, because we lost Stanley. But yeah, Stanley, really good chap. Many fans met him. I wish I had. And he once even in the office when I was there in 2013. I think he'd gone home. I don't know what it was, but he wasn't there. So I met RJ and a few other staff. But yeah, none of the Gellers I ever came across. Anyway, let's have a look. Yeah, I hope so, Screen Ghost. We'll see how it works out. My old boss had exactly the same. Digispells for every year. Went private, checked on the brain tumour. My God. But he's much better recovering well, so fingers crossed for you. But yeah, fingers crossed, as we say, fingers crossed. Went to the hospital and boom. Jesus Christ, man. I'm on break. Yeah, should we get him on screen? Your pilot out is shite. Why the fuck do you pull that steel grey, boy? We're on about The Witcher 3. But yes. Wish you very best. Keep you in my prayers. Everything goes well. Yeah, thank you, Angelo. Keep them crossed for JP's bloody relative there for me. Jesus. Keep everything crossed just lately. Can't play the loud audio bang like I always do. Yes, I know, because we're YouTube and not Twitch. Do I know any Scream 6 promo items? Not at this time. Not this time. As I say, I need to get in touch with RJ and have a good catch up. So, talk about the Cryptic Ghost, whether it could glow or not. Talk about anything else that he's going to tell me. Ask him about promotional items. Ask him about anything that may be limited, if anything's coming. Ask him about those NECA solar power things that, was it Vince said earlier? Yeah, just a few questions, as always, that I always have for RJ. Yeah, there's always something. There's always something. What's this? That's alright. Phone's gone quiet now. But yeah, I don't know, chaps. We'll have to see what comes, won't we? I don't know. I think if anything happens to me, I don't know what could happen, but you know, let's keep fingers crossed I'm here a few more years. Jesus. If anything happened to me, I don't know what I'd most be remembered for among Facebook friends. Would it be, because I've done a lot of ghost stunts, a lot of Auf Wiedersehen, a lot of Ghost Face, probably more of Ghost Face than anything. Not really much else aside from that. 3 main things in your life. That's what you're known for among a few people. And look at all these gits out there that go viral just for one stupid video. You're like, God, where the hell's karma these days? It's been privatised. Anyway, let's get going because we're rambling. So let me make sure that my stream is going to cut me off when I want it to cut me off and not halfway through a sentence. So we shall get gone. Hoping for some movie theatre items like popcorn tins, cups and all that stuff. Yeah, we'll see. Now thank you, Jordan, for the prayers. Yeah, we need these prayers, mate, honestly. For Screen 5, they're kind of hard to get. Yeah, they was. They didn't make them easy to get with the popcorn holders, the beakers. Yeah, it wasn't easy, was it? Even the hoodies, you know, I got a hoodie up here. Even, you know, these things, you know, these were from Paramount UK. Yeah. So yeah, that's heading out to another fan it's been heading out to the fan for a long time. It's finally going to go. I've kept one of them because I got nothing else from Paramount whatsoever. But yeah, at one point, Paramount was sending to fans all over the place, you know. I never got shit myself, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to keep a hoodie. Going to keep a bloody hoodie. But yeah, I wore it the other day, actually fitted. I've lost some weight lately. Bloody stress, I tell you. Thank you for that, Angelo. I've just seen your comment there. You had to trade my mask to get popcorn and the soda cup. Yeah, but yeah, the hoodie's nice. Yeah. Oh well. So we can't finish on sound alerts like on Twitch. So we'll see you, I don't know, sometime soon. I don't know when I'll be back. It's going to be a funny month for this month. Here we are, what, December the 11th? Yeah. Looking at my own stream now for the date. Yeah, December the 11th, and in there, the X doesn't want to do Christmas at all. So no decorations, no tree, no tinsel, no lights, nothing. So I'm going back downstairs now to just a plain, boring living room. But remember your positives in life. At least you've got that plain, boring living room. Some people don't even have that. But yeah, no Christmas stuff here. No nothing. No trees. Nothing. And it's that's what makes the atmosphere just horrible. It ain't good. It ain't good. Anyway, enough of the personal shite. Let's carry on, and we'll see you sometime soon. Okay. So if I find out some stuff with RJ, whoever, and you know what's coming up in the future, if we get some confirmation on whether the cryptic ghost could glow or not glow, you know, if I'm allowed to say it, whatever gets decided on, again, I'll tell you on the streams. If there's anything else that pops up, I'm allowed to announce, I'll tell you on the streams. But yeah, thank you for watching and listening and tolerating. You've seen a few masks tonight. I know that anyone watches this back, they're going to say, geez, he went through some masks. And that's nowhere near the full collection either. The rest of it's in the loft. But yeah, never ended up getting the cereal. Yeah, I think I've got a cereal. I'm not sure, Jordan. But the cereal now, date-wise, is out of date, so you can't eat it. Get the inflatable bloat up on stream. I could do. The handmade by robots. I haven't got the other one. The pumpkin one. Brazil Fanta Cup from Mutual on Instagram for $50. Yeah, this is the thing. It's all becomes a battle, doesn't it, to find all these little particular bits that are in relation to Scream 5, and probably going to be the same for Scream 6. But yeah, cheers, Vince. About the EO, yeah. Unboxings and stuff, making out. Yeah, I could give you a little bit of advice, Jordan, at the right time. This particular streaming software that I'd think no on, and particular streaming software I think yes on. But yeah, you got to mess around with a lot of settings, mate. Microphone, audio, levels. To do this stream tonight is a bit of a funny one just to start it sometimes, but we get there. But yeah, thank you, Angelo. Thank you, Darky, Screen Ghost, Jigsaw, Vince, Monster that was there somewhere. Thank you, Monstro. I'm just checking on the other screen now. But yeah, do some of that, please. Do some of that. I just hope that we're in a different place in a few months' time, in a much happier bloody life. I really hope so. If I get what I want, I should be insanely happy. And it ain't about money, it ain't about lottery wins, it's just about who you end up with. There's people very special out there, and yeah, we've got to do things the right way to see a future with them people. So we will see. Rainbow comes before the storm, stay strong. I remember. Monstro, definitely message I'm made by robots. Message them because they won't know that you've not received it. So for whatever reason they've got behind with a lot going on, like RJ does, message them because they'll prefer it if you message them rather than stay quiet. Message them, contact them, email, Twitter, Instagram. Just tell someone, because if they don't know, they can't help you, mate. Trust me, they don't care if you message them, say, where's my thing that I meant to get, because they've probably got a lot happening. So message them and make sure you get what you're meant to be getting. Alright. But yeah, cheers, Screen Ghost. I'm just catching up the chat before I go. Thanks, Mike Alligators. Yes, Jigsaw. Yes, John. But yeah, stay safe yourself, Mr. Alligators. Live in Vegas in my office. In my office, you. Yeah. Yeah, my mic's an Elgato one. It's a Wave 1, not a Wave 3. 3s are better. But yeah, thank you, Monstro. I do what I can. I don't know everything, you know. But yeah, I've got you as much as I can, have you? With regards to info and the latest. Just not so much on Paramount stuff, because that's, you know, they look at that quite differently. But yeah. Yeah, we'll sort it out at some point, Jordan, don't we? But yeah, cheers. We'll see you soon, chaps, alright? I've got to do this and then count out. Just make sure I don't chop myself off on the end stream button. But see you later, okay? I'm going to go quiet. Thank you.